Tina walking around and stuff, and the cameras all over the place.
Merv looking to the side like he trying to film fucking Drake album covers and bullshit.
She feels like she's falling. Yo, what are you doing? Man, her backdrop fall. We all live.
Yeah, we live. We live to the motherfucker right now.
We'll sit here and let Tina and Merv get this stuff together. All right, Merv looking off to the side, like take a picture. Hey, Merv, you're singing your praises. Hey, yo, we out here.
What? Yo, it's not even 8:01 yet.
Nigga, it's 8 o'clock. We live.
Yeah, but we ain't late till it's 8:01, nigga.
Nigga, you retarded. Keep going, Sean.
We still live.
What?
We still live. Merv, you are live.
But listen what I'm saying. The clock says 8:00.
Right.
Yeah, so we good, nigga, until 8:01. 8:01 is when we definitely got to start talking.
No, Sean, go ahead, man. We ain't doing this shit today.
What?
Fuck out of here.
Yo, we on live.
Yeah, nigga, I know. Yeah, it goes live at 8, so they won't clip us. But nigga, it's 8:01, nigga, start talking.
You don't get
8:01, nigga, talk.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, we out here. Yo, we out here. It's 8. Merv, it's 8:01. Can we start talking now?
Yeah, so, go, nigga, hurry up, nigga.
What are you talking about?
It's 8:01.
Hey, this motherfucker need a hug or something. Hey, Merv, you the whole model stuff.
Merv, look, we got 6 people viewing right now. We already live.
Yeah, nigga, they came on at 8:01.
Oh my god.
Yo, we out here. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook Live. And shout out to everybody out there watching. Shout out to Blackjack TV channel 199, the Single TV. We are out here. Thank you all for bearing with us through this turbulent moment that we have with our homeboy Merv. Merv is just now coming off of his high. We don't know which high it is, but he's coming off on it. So please bear with the first 5 or 10 minutes. Yo, Stacks, how you doing out there, homie?
I'm chilling. That dude that's looking off to the side like he on the fucking Drake album cover threw me off a little bit. I don't know what the fuck you got going on up there, man. But I'm gonna keep you in my thoughts and prayers tonight, Merv. Shit, man. I've tried over the last 3 decades, and I want to personally apologize to our viewers out there because I've known this motherfucker the longest. I have tried several rehab techniques over the years. Shit's just not working. He is going to be fucked up until the casket drops, and that's all I got for you. I am drinking the summer watermelon Diddy juice again tonight. Because when you on a show with Merv, he makes you drink. You know,
absolutely. I'm drinking the Diddy juice as well. Stack. I got the same. I got watermelon, but I also put a splash of some tropical punch in it just to kind of see what it feel like. Outstanding. Okay. So cheers to you, homie.
Okay. Cheers to you too, brother.
Merv, what you drinking on tonight?
Hey, wasn't that a fucking R&B group? Cheers to you. Y'all goddamn champagne and R&B groups to each other?
Yo.
No, that was actually a group called Player Young, and they made
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Right?
Thank you, Mark.
They had a song called Cheers to You?
Thank you, Mark.
That's what I just said. There was a fucking R&B group that had a song called
Cheers to You. Hey, Sean, Ginger gets it.
I just gave the name of the group on the fucking
Hey, Ginger gets it. Look at the comment.
Right. And Mark put it together. Mark made it make sense. So thank you, Mark. Yo, Merv, you drinking on tonight?
Nicole, you got to go to Jersey or Delaware for that.
Jersey or Delaware. Or you can get my man who actually sell watermelon Ciroc for the low. Hit me in the inbox. Merv, what you got? What you drinking on?
I'm drinking Ensign Red.
Huh?
I don't even.
This shit right here, man. This shit is good, man. Y'all be sleeping on that shit. That shit is good.
Yeah, I can't drink anything under $10, man. I have a rule, man. I have to live by that rule, man. Yo, Mark, what you drinking on tonight, homie?
Nothing, man. I gotta work tomorrow, man. Nah, dude.
Man, forget work. Overrated.
So do I. Shit.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Mark, hey, you know what? Mark be killing me with that every time he says that shit. Cause he act like the rest of us are just bums. Like,
Nah, man. I gotta be up
tomorrow. Y'all motherfuckers got no job, Tommy. You ain't got no job.
I gotta be up super early, man. I can't.
Feel you, Mark. No, Mark.
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
I feel you, Mark. Mark knows his limits. Mark knows when he start drinking, he can't stop. So he knows his limits. So
yeah, man.
So,
Did you not call it alcoholic? Shit.
I down that whole this bottle stacks app. I down that whole motherfucking bottle if I had to work.
That's what I'm talking about, Mark. Let these motherfuckers do something. Shit.
Yo,
Hey,
you gotta catch me on the weekend for that type of shit.
yeah.
hey, let me
You ain't no real nigga.
Let me take y'all old schoolism.
Shit, this shit ain't Ralph though.
Hey, what's this?
Right.
Hey,
Yo.
what's this?
What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Yo,
He's listening to Good Times or the Jeffersons.
that's a Jefferson.
There we go, motherfucker.
Yo,
That's it.
Tina.
No,
How
you
you doing that?
no,
How
you
you doing
watch
that, Tina?
crap country.
You
I-
look,
That's
hey,
Jefferson's.
you look slow as fuck dancing. I won't put that out there.
Yeah, please.
What?
I said you look slow as fuck dancing. Now you like looking like Bernie Mac off of fucking the Kings of Comedy. Ah,
Right. Yo, somebody said, why is Merv yelling? Yeah, Merv yelling like old boy from Philly. What's his name? Meek Mill. Yo, why you yelling? We hear you.
No,
No offense, Mark. No offense to Mark and anybody from Philly. But we hear you, nigga. We hear you, my man.
yeah, because I mean, when you come through here, you gotta explain that shit. You know what I'm saying?
whoa!
Watch that.
So the bridge is over. Shit.
But Mark,
that.
Mark, you told me I was good in Philly, Mark. So you said I was good in
Hey
Philly.
man, listen. If guys not
you ain't
ranking
getting
and they want to
nowhere.
talk to you, then it ain't nothing I can do. I'm not the top dog in Philly. So
Now,
if y'all
I'm
you want to talk to you, they gonna talk to you.
Man, I'm gonna hit Elmore Jr., man. I'm gonna hit Elmore Jr. up when I come to Philly, man. Forget you.
Oh,
bro.
my OG. You hit my OG. All right, I got you.
I'm gonna hit your OG, man. I'm gonna skip you, man. Yo, Tina, you good out there? Everybody saw Tina coming on at first. You see, she was falling down. Everything in the backdrop was falling. You know what I mean? She was stumbling. So, are you good now?
Hey, you know what that video looked like when Tina was moving around trying to get to her set? It looked like The Weeknd on the Super Bowl performance. Look just like that.
Yo, my bad. No, Tina, no, relax. How you doing out there
I'm
tonight?
gonna let Don Ken get that.
Only in America.
Only in America.
I'm trying to tell you. I mean, shoot, Tony shit right here, yo.
Yeah, Mark, that's good hair. Mark, good hair, don't care.
Good hair shit. I mean,
Indeed.
thanks, Mom and Dad. Appreciate y'all.
Well, we
Yeah.
can't see through your camera.
See, I'm about to say because your camera might be a little dusty because right here your hair look dry.
Yo, get off my man. Get off Mark. Get
I
off
did
my
not
man.
know we was coming on here to roast each other, Merv.
Right.
I did not know that.
Look,
God damn, it ain't that serious.
look, we got double-digit views right now, so let's go ahead and get to this shit. We know people are out here. We're not out here to see y'all right now. They out here to see the kid. So let me go ahead and facilitate. Yo, tonight, the
Who
kid.
brought kids on here?
The kid.
Who
Remember
brought
on
kids
Purple,
on here?
hey, Stats, remember Purple Rain, they called Prince the Kid because he was a star of the movie?
I don't remember that. Keep going though.
All right,
He's
cool.
a Gemini like me, so it might be me.
So we are here for the night. We got a topic that was near and dear to you guys' heart. You know, myself and Stacks,
Mine.
we OGs of this whole thing. So we're going to sit back and let y'all rock the way y'all want to rock. But tonight's topic was about online dating versus traditional dating. Back in the day, online dating was a little bit clandestine. It was a little different, you know what I mean? It was kind of frowned upon because people were getting catfish, and it wasn't something that was a new wave back in the 80s, 90s, to early 2000s. Then it was a big boom where everybody was really getting into that new wave of dating, that new wave of relating to each other, and most important, that new wave of falling in love. So if you guys saw the hashtag, it was always, the hashtag was based on, is it love at first sight, meaning that traditional feeling of dating, or love at first swipe, meaning you getting on Tinder, you getting on Bumble, you getting on all these other things that Merv taught me over the past couple of days.
Whoa!
What? I didn't know these things. I didn't, huh? No, I was giving you props. Merv, I was giving you props. I didn't know these things until you was giving some education on Tinder, Bumble, BlackPlanet.com.
Wait, Black Planet?
Hey, now you just fucked up. You know you fucked up, right?
Yo,
I
You know
didn't
you
know.
fucked up, right?
I didn't know. So
Cause your fucking lie was going good until you
Until you
said
said
Black
Black
Planet.
Planet.
Nigga, I ain't know your ass when Black Planet was out, motherfucker. I just met you,
Oh, shit.
goddamn.
you told no. You
Black
you
Planet
told
came
me
out,
to.
goddamn came out over 20 years ago, motherfucker.
Whoa. You
You
told
must
me
be
to
talking
tell
about
me.
Black People Meet, not Black Planet.
Yeah, that was Black
You
people.
got
Yeah.
you got some explaining to go, Sean.
Hey, Tina.
Yo, listen.
Tina, don't say that, nigga.
Merv, listen. It's not about you and I right now. It's about the people. People
Well,
people are out there.
Okay, well, okay. Don't have my name come out your goddamn mouth. Then just
Okay.
goddamn talk.
Well, let me rephrase that. I asked Merv earlier this week. I said, okay, Merv, if you're gonna do this topic, can you educate me on what the new wave of dating looks like? Because I don't know. And Stacks did not know because I text Stacks a text, can you help me understand? And Merv said, look, man, I got you. I'm the master of this shit. I got you.
Told me same shit, man. Told me same shit.
Merv actually called me. We got on Zoom and he walked me through his profiles. And I said, okay, so Merv, what is Mercy? This is my Tinder account. I got 3 of them. One is Merv, one is Marvin, one is Merv, one is Marvin, one is Mr. D's. I said,
hey, Sean, did he have on the Juliet blouse shit when he did your Zoom meeting? That what he had on when he did Zoom meeting. The nigga that slideshow and all type of dumb shit. I wasn't interested at all. I don't know what was going on.
Because Stacks, all 3 of his profiles had different pictures on it. Mr. D's profile had a suit. He was nice, suit and a hat. Marvin, his was more of a street attire. Merv was in between. It was Jamaican tank top, and he had some flowery and some shorts. Now look, now I'm up to speed, brother, man. I'm proud of him. So now we're up to speed. So now we're good. All right. So, yo, let's get into the shits again. Thank you all for tuning in. We're at 16 views so far tonight, and that's just on Facebook alone. And we also got views on YouTube right now, and we got views out there on Blackjack. So let's go ahead and get into the shits, guys. I know this is something that we talked about during the week. We was actually going back and forth on what this topic would look like. I did not understand it until I was honestly getting some good feedback from my partners here. So with that said, I want to flip it to Merv first. And I want Merv, Mark, and Tina to take Stacks and I through what the new wave of dating looks like. So the floor is yours.
Good job.
You know what?
Good job.
First of all, let me say this.
Oh shit.
The fuck you all shitting about, nigga?
My bad, bro. I ain't mean none of that shit. I just said keep going, man.
Yeah, keep going, beloved.
Damn. Hey, listen. Sean, you know what? I rock with you. You know, nigga, I've known you for 10 years. So I know that sometimes in front of an audience, you get nervous and you start rambling. So I understand your ramble just now because you saw 15 people looking and you didn't know what else to say except just start rambling and shit.
Oh,
so I forgive you. All right?
Thanks,
I forgive you.
Thanks, beloved.
Yeah, fuck you.
So,
wow,
so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So since we have everybody out there, we want to invite anyone who want to come on tonight, anyone who found love online, and anyone who also found love traditionally. Anyone who found love traditionally. He is very hostile. Anyone who found love online versus anyone who found love traditionally, please feel free to hop on tonight because we want to hear both sides of the story. We want to hear everybody's opinion on which is best, if one is actually the better one. So with that said,
let's open we also want to know if any hybrids out there. You know, you might have some motherfuckers that got got Tinder, Bumble, Match.com, and go to the club every fucking night. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got some motherfuckers that are out there really searching.
This probably
so the title is Love at First Sight versus Love at First Swipe. I really don't believe in none of the motherfuckers, but people tell me it happens. You know, like I don't see how you can.
Hey, Merv, one quick announcement. Anybody out there who wants to hop on tonight and talk about what you want to do as far as like whether it's traditional or online, inbox us, inbox myself or Stacks, and we can navigate to get you online tonight. Go ahead, Merv.
Yeah. Please come on and chime the fuck in. So yeah, I don't see how I could do that. But let's talk about first. We're gonna do love at first swipe. Them apps scared the fuck out of me. Now I'll admit, I got some accounts.
I told y'all. See, I told y'all.
Of course you do.
I got some accounts, but you know what? I got the accounts because you know how some motherfuckers play Candy Crush. It's a time waster. Like I might go on Bumble or Tinder or something, and I just swipe, just see who the fuck gonna match me. I might text them for about 3 or 4 days, and then after that it's like, all right, you've done your purpose. I was bored 3 days. Like I look at the time waster. I just want to see who the fuck gonna swipe right on me. Oh, let's see what motherfucker checking me out.
Wait a minute, Merv. That means
Wow.
that you pay for the app.
No, hell no.
Yes, that's the only
No,
way
I
you
don't.
know who
No,
missed you.
So wait, time
We're
out.
cheap as shit. I know we ain't pay for that app.
Hey, hold on, Mark. I got this. Hey, Stacks and Sean, bring your ass back on him. Sean, bring your ass back on him. Sean,
That nigga don't pay for nothing. I'm
Go
telling.
ahead,
Hey.
Merv.
Merv, I'm about to bring people on. So give me a
Hey,
second.
hold on. Hey, this our show. Them motherfuckers can wait. We run this, not them. Just hold up.
Oh,
Whoa! Hey, look at all these views. Hey, fuck Merv. We don't mean none of that shit. We love
Yeah.
y'all.
shit.
No. Hey, hold up. Just one question. Sean and Stacks. Tina, say what you just said again. What you just said to me.
I ain't saying nothing.
Mark, what did Tina just tell me?
Mark, you tell him what the fuck I said, and we gonna have a problem.
Oh shit!
No, Mark.
Yo, I ain't. Hey, listen. I'm not Kev.
Hey, Sean and Stacks. Tina said, if I got them, I must be paying for them apps. What y'all
Nah,
think?
he's not. Definitely not.
No, what I said
Definitely
was
not.
You got a free consultation.
Please believe he's not paying for no.
This motherfucker is not
the only
not
way
paying.
to know if somebody dismissed you, that's extra access, which means you have to pay for the extra access. Because the free apps don't let you know who dismissed you.
Yeah, and that nigga ain't paying it.
No. I said,
He ain't paying
He ain't
at
paying.
all.
I ain't
Not
paying.
even a little bit.
Not paying.
He can't pay the $5.
Hey, hold on, hey, listen. Hey, sidebar real quick. I went to a place called the Cookout. Y'all familiar with the Cookout?
I saw the movie.
No, nigga.
The restaurant?
Go ahead. No, I haven't.
It's a fast food restaurant.
Right. Yeah.
Right. What about?
All right, so I went to real quick. I'll make it real fast. I went to Cookout last night. Ordered 2 chili dogs. On the menu, that should say $1.69. I got 2 of them. I got to the fucking drive-through, and the lady said $4.38. Like I didn't hand her my card. She said $4.38. I handed her card down. I said, hold up. You said how much? $4.38. I said, no. That's like on the menu says $1.70. So $1. So how it comes to $4.38? She said, I don't know. I just charged it up and it came back $4.38. I said, no. $1.70 plus $1.70 is $3.40. All right. So let's say you got 10 cents a dollar. Let's round it up to 20 cents.
Bro, are we really doing math on how cheap you are for some damn?
He absolutely is.
He has to let it be known, Tina. He has to let this be known.
Yes.
Hey.
No, Ned, come on, Mark. Let's get into the show.
Okay, my bad. But you know what? Hey, I got a refund. All right, so let's get back to Bumble and Tinder. So like somebody put on here Tinder. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Whitney Barnes that said people don't go on Tinder to meet people. People go on Tinder to fuck. That's the stereotype of Tinder. You don't really go in there to meet your soulmate. You go when you're out of town, like let's say you're traveling, you pull up your Tinder and you start swiping, and you meet somebody, you let them know you're out of town, it's going down. That's what everybody says Tinder is. Now I know some people that met Tinder going on dates. All right. So Tinder, you gotta swipe right, and if somebody else swipe right on you, y'all can start talking. Bumble, from my understanding, is a little bit more upscale-ish, I guess, because on Bumble it's supposed to be better quality, where actually people is looking to actually meet at Starbucks or Panera Bread and chat after they swipe. But with Bumble, when y'all match, the lady has to initiate it. The lady has to, yes. So you can't do anything until the lady says hello or message you first. Then after that, the guy is allowed to respond, and then it goes from there. Then you got like Match.com, and they got plenty of fish.
Merv.
Yeah.
Yo, Merv, real quick, I want to ask Tina something. Tina, how do you feel about that rule? As far as on, we say Bumble, Merv?
On Bumble.
Yeah, I want to get a female. I want to get a lady's take, because it sounds like, Merv, that a dude can swipe all day long, but the lady got to actually say, okay, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, a lady has to say hello first. Have to text first.
It sounds like a protection thing.
Okay.
Like,
so dudes
like
don't need protection.
Women were getting harassed before on these things.
I got you.
So they did a protection thing. Like, if the woman is interested, she'll reach out to you first.
Okay.
But then it takes a bold woman to want to do that, because every chick out here ain't trying to push up or holler first. They don't want to holler first. So it sounds like it's a protection thing, which I ain't afraid to holler at no nigga face to face. So if I see you and I want you, I'm coming to get you.
Hey Tina, that's because you from up top. Southern ladies don't holler first. Up north ladies, y'all don't mind approaching a nigga. Matter of fact, I know a lady of I'm trying not to say female, because I was told that females.
Yeah, that shit real offensive. For some reason, that shit real offensive nowadays. Yeah, gotta say woman, bro.
I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck me saying female is offensive.
Just leave it alone, bro. I damn near got murdered saying female to a human woman. I saying female.
Okay. Anyway.
What I do know is with Tinder, y'all both have to match, and then it opens up the line of conversation.
Yeah, on Tinder, anybody. As soon as y'all match, anybody can start talking. But usually on Tinder,
but
the female
video
usually wait.
chat on Tinder, you guys both have to hit like in the chat. If you both don't hit the like button inside the chat after y'all match, the video will not be open to video chat.
Somebody put on there that Tinder is for hookups, and the other one is for the Bumble is for serious stuff. How true is that?
Yeah,
nigga, I just said that, nigga. Were you not fucking paying attention?
Probably not. You very rarely have substance, so I pay attention to you in spurts. Keep going though.
I'm not about to answer no fucking question over again.
Well,
Google that shit.
I've been on Tinder, and I do it because I be bored. So I agree with you. I've gone on Tinder because I was bored. Like, and I'll just because you just swipe it. So it's like swipe left, swipe right. I'm like, oh, cute, not cute, cute.
It's a good question from Ingrid.
Right?
So
anybody want to answer that?
Yeah, I can answer it. Some of the apps
stop catfishing. They could.
Well, this is how some of the apps do. Some of the apps, they have a process where they verify your picture. Like they have a process to verify your picture. So that's how some of the apps try to avoid the catfishing.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the app on your phone, you got to put it in front of your face at a certain angle for a certain amount of time for the app to verify that is your face.
I feel like serious people pay for their app because there's more.
Hey, you're correct.
Yeah.
Because I have a damn, I was about to say female friend, but we can't say that shit. A lady friend, homegirl. Yeah. Homegirl. Is that okay, y'all? Okay. So I got a homegirl that has Yeah, that's all she uses is like dating apps, and she paid for like 3 months at a
Mhm.
time and shit. And she just tried to be like, she during those 3 months, she locked the fuck in. She locked the fuck
Hell,
in.
if you
and tried
paying,
to
I
be
can
like,
imagine so.
Yeah. I feel like those are like very serious daters. I know somebody that she paid for hers too, and it was serious. And it opens up a different catalog of people that you want to meet. Like we're talking about finances and all that other stuff. When you pay for your
Damn.
app, those are for people that are seriously looking for a relationship. Now, if you just bullshitting and you want to luck up, I mean, some people have lucked up off the free part or whatever, but you're really just looking at pictures, and you're lucky if they post enough pictures. I mean, I done seen pages where it said, "I don't be on here like that. Here go my Instagram." That's their introduction. Like, so
yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that too. Hey, now let me tell y'all something else about. Let me tell y'all something else about these dating apps. Yo, you find yourself in some situations because I then came across some profiles that said, "I am married. My husband knows I'm on here. I am looking for a girlfriend for the both of us."
mm-hmm.
Every
Damn.
time, every time I saw that, I swipe right.
I saw that too. It was a guy and his wife.
I'm joking. But
Yo.
yeah.
Hey, yo,
But
Mark.
yeah,
Crazy, man.
Hey, real quick, Mark. What you got any horror stories or stories in general about these? I mean, not just horror stories, but stories in general as far as these apps.
Shit, no horror stories, man. I ain't on no dating apps. You know what I'm saying? The book and the gram. That's where I'm doing my sliding right there, right? And that shit work. You know what I'm saying? Just like, look, you know what I'm saying? She posts a pic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or post some story, like, all right, yeah, this is what I think. Boom, slide in. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And
So
then
you a DM man. You a DM man.
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, hey, listen, if you like what you see, shit, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand,
so Mark, you use Facebook. So basically, you saying so your dating app is Facebook. See
I think Mark is an Instagram type. Mark be on Instagram a lot, right?
No, it's more Instagram than it is Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram. Okay.
Yeah. But
so you be looking for the IG models.
Yeah.
You sliding them IG models.
All that shit, man. You know what I mean? Bro, my gram is lit. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, though. You know what's crazy?
It is lit.
You know what I'm saying?
You were friends with a lot of vixens.
You know what I mean? Shit, my shit lit, yo. You know what I mean? You know? But no, but seriously though, here's the thing though. Like even getting back to what the topic is at hand, traditional versus, you know what I mean? Versus virtual, whatever, right? In my experience, right? I'm just like, yo, when I was coming up just as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? And you finally get to hang, with your older brothers, the OGs and all of that. Yo, they'll be like, yo, go talk to her, right? And you young, 14, nervous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, right? Look, if you don't talk to her, we're going to leave your ass at this mall. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So that's my introduction right there. Like,
you in the deep end early.
Listen, it don't matter if you're nervous. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if she look unapproachable, you going to approach her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you want to or not. So I just like, man, like, even if I didn't have confidence, I had to have confidence because I didn't want to get left. Like, shit, Cherry Hill, New Jersey is in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get left and them motherfuckers going back to Philly and I'm just traveling by thumb or, trying to, yo, bus driver, can you take me to Philly? Like, nah, like, I can't do that shit. So I had to approach him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that built confidence though. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, it was just like, oh, this is easy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, yo, you think she look good? Yo, just go out. And then, when my little brothers and my youngest came along and I was, for the older brother or whatever, I would do the same thing to them. Go holler, get left. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And that's how they had to do it. You know what I mean? But that built their confidence where they could approach any female, anywhere, anytime. It doesn't mean they're going to be successful anytime, because I sure ain't. But
so Mark,
yeah, but they got the confidence to do that shit.
So Mark, question.
Mm-hmm.
So which one you prefer? You prefer sliding in the DMs, or you prefer approaching somebody in the physical form when you out?
No, you know what I mean? Approaching somebody. I mean, that's the best, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, those stories about, making U-turns in the middle of Broad Street, you know what I mean, for trying to get on her, right? It don't mean she gonna talk to you, right? But listen,
I agree.
I just made a U-turn in front of 3 cops just to try to get at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, sweetheart, you got to give me an A for effort for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, they about to lock my ass up. You might as well get light. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know what y'all think in the audience, y'all. I see y'all. Let us know what y'all think.
Real quick, I want to talk about I want to talk about Whitney's comments when she said today's men, which she's generalizing like a motherfucker, don't know how to respect, approach women, and I think that's a major problem in online and traditional dating.
She has a point. Though.
Yeah, Mark Merv, speak on that.
You want to take it or me take it?
Listen, I'm gonna just say real quick. She has a point because these boys today, right? I'm trying to tell you, they don't got no game. They don't got the game. They don't got the confidence. You know what I mean? It's a lot that they lack. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, you know what I mean, for, no OG, no man, you know what I mean, taught them how to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when women be like, yo, these dudes are suckers, right? I feel them, you know what I mean? Because a lot of them is. Like, so when they actually meet a guy who's like, he cool, you know what I'm saying? He know how to handle himself. He know how to carry himself. You know what I'm saying? They like, damn. You know what I mean? Where you come from? You know what I'm saying?
Mark and Whitney, correct me if I'm wrong. I would think that, but I don't know how old Whitney is, but I would think that would come from someone between in the demographic of 18 to 25. I would like to think once you hit 35 and above that you got a little bit of tact and you got a little bit more, respect as far as how you go at, holler at women. I would like to think so. I mean, I'd have to ask you.
Not what I heard. Not what I heard.
I mean, Mark, you're from me by nature. So, Merv, I'm gonna.
I know this in the 90s.
So that's 25. That makes sense. Shit.
In the 90s, I hated it. I ain't even gonna lie. I was young, but it was you walking down the street in Newark and you hit. Who the fuck you? Like that's how you gonna talk to me? Right? And then,
or yo, yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when you was walking to the store in the hood and the corner store is filled with niggas and you gotta walk through them to get inside the store. Like, oh man, I don't even want to go to the store. They're like, yo, what's up, shorty? What's up, shorty? They was aggressive. Like
but you know what though? I'm gonna say like this. If I'm way across the street, I gotta yell yo just for you to stop for a second so I could pull my U-turn. You know what I'm saying? And then jump out the car. You know what I mean? I gotta yell yo first.
And you said you yell yo and they respond?
Yep. Yeah. No, they look confused. Like, who is he talking to? Right. Then they see me pulling the U-turn. Like, oh, he coming over here. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm jumping out the car for you. You know what I mean? No problem.
I try to say excuse me very, very loud.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Like corporate. I say
excuse me very loud. Walking very fast. But yeah. So, but she got a point, man. Like, what's that comedian? I think Derek Cole. He had a joke about it. Like back in the day, people they used to sing about Derek Cole. Yeah, so he had the damn song. He had the damn joke about how songs back in the day, R&B songs back in the day, was so much different from now. Like, I give you the rain, the moon, the sunshine. He said now a song is like, I'll give you this dick. You ever seen that comedy special?
I have not. Keep going.
Well, and for the line to what was just said, it's like, though it's like just straight to the point. And if you don't get the answer you like, then you resort to being disrespectful.
See, I never understood that shit. Like for me though, right? I'm gonna say like this, right? Look, if I try to talk to a chick and she say no, I'm right on the next one sitting right next to her. Like I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why her ass said no because she
Yeah.
knew that you was going to be on to the next one.
Mark, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, and I support it.
Hey,
Do your thing, bro.
I'm trying to
Green
tell
light, baby, hurry.
I got a damn Mac 11 out here. I'm shooting all day long. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, some miss and some don't.
It's true though, because I was in a club and I told a dude no, like not with no attitude. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
That nigga punched me in my back, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Punched me in my back
Shit.
See, that's
because I
a weak,
rejected him.
that's a weak ass nigga.
Hey,
You know what I mean? That's all
So-
you can think about that.
I got a question for the people that's watching. If you have apps that you use or online dating apps, I would love to know what's your favorite dating app, and also how many dating apps are you on, and name some of them. For the people that's watching, if you're using a dating app, which one's your favorite? Name a couple that you're using. For the people that's watching.
Now, while we're waiting on those answers, Merv, what I can tell you, based on, friends that I have and, do have single friends, male and female, the online hookup as far as building into relationships and building into marriage, that's not even, I think it was taboo when it first came out, but a lot of people are meeting that way. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Rebecca, shout out to the homie Rebecca, she on a honeymoon. I think she met her husband online dating, if I'm not mistaken.
She did.
She
does
did.
Anybody does anybody know which dating app she was on?
Don't know, but she's not the only one. I know a couple of people that may have met.
Somebody text Becca and ask.
No, we good.
On her honeymoon. You know what? I'm gonna let you do that because that sounds like some ignorant shit you do. You gotta.
Right.
You know what? I would give you a number, but I know you do the shit. So let's just move on. let's just fucking
Stacks,
move
man.
on. Yo, what up?
I'm gonna ask you a question because you've been married for what,
This
19
nigga put on
years
the
now.
glasses. Lord have mercy.
Sure.
I think it's that time to get to bring more dignity back to this whole thing. Mark is not here. If your friend don't want it, then maybe you want it. You know what I mean? Tina getting punched in the back. You know what I mean?
It's wild out there, man. It's obviously wild out there.
It's wild out here. It's a jungle out here. Merv out here creating 10 and 15 different profiles and shit. I guarantee every profile pic, he probably got like a pic of him doing 1, 2, 3, like a rotation shit. So you don't know what's going on with him. But I want to ask you this, man. Are you happy now that you're not in this wild jungle when you got people out here doing the things that these guys are doing?
Listen, man. A lot of my homeboys, man, and my women friend, man. I really feel. I mean, it's like a huge disconnect out there. Like I talk to some of my homeboys, and they'd be like, "Man, you just wouldn't believe what's going on out here, man. You a lucky dude, man." And
yeah,
I honestly, I'm grateful that I'm not out there, man, because I can see how a brother or a sister might lose their mind. It's hard trying to find somebody to be compatible with, somebody that that you deem worthy, and more importantly, somebody that's gonna put up with your bullshit, because that's love right there. I mean, a lot of people fail to realize that shit. Like, I want this. Okay, why are you saying all that? You need to find a motherfucker that will put up with your bullshit, because everybody got some bullshit that they bringing with them that somebody just have to accept. That's a part of loving somebody, when you accept their imperfections. Now, so what up?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, Merv, I wasn't done, but go ahead. I wasn't done yet, but keep going.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was. So,
y'all read what my homegirl said? That shit is true.
Yeah.
Very nice dude.
Oh shit, really?
And sometimes that'll happen. It's not like it won't never happen.
Right. Hey,
Like he's so cool. Like that's bro.
We have a unicorn successful Tinder story. Goddamn. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yo,
Everybody I know now Tinder is fucking.
Mia, that is the understatement of the year, right there. That's the understatement of the year.
It's not 10 o'clock yet. It's not 9 o'clock yet, Merv.
Let me. Here's the thing. I'll say this.
It's not.
I'll
Wait.
say this. I prefer.
Oh, TT, come through.
Hey, TT.
Merv
I
at the dark.
prefer just meeting somebody like if I'm out. I don't care if I'm going to the store or the supermarket. Like that's what I prefer. But a lot of people prefer online dating because it's a broader aspect because let's say you don't travel like that. So you always in your hood. You always in the city, you always in your town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody done ran through everybody. You want to meet somebody new, but you're not actually traveling. So it's like, okay, I'm in Jersey and I met somebody in Philly. It's like,
you always come through.
You know,
Jersey always come through here, yo.
My man.
Florida, people meet people in North or South Carolina. And when you actually get that connection through online from communicating, that makes you want to go see them. You want to go travel. You want to spend that money. You'll get on a flight. You'll do that. And now you're in a different area. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you don't travel Tina, like that, you only going to see the people that you already see that everybody done ran through.
Hey,
Man,
Tina.
you better get to the burbs of your city, yo. Get them suburban Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Tina. That what you just described, now that's a fucking paid paid subscription. Because if you don't pay for that motherfucker, you get like a 100-mile radius. 60 like a 60-mile radius and shit. That's as far as you go for the free shit. And based off your location. But if you're actually traveling, you know, if I fly to Texas, hey, I'm in Houston.
Right.
I got 100 miles of new people I can meet. I can meet 50 motherfuckers in 30 minutes. That's fucking amazing.
That's wild. I go back? Tayson made a comment that I thought that was very good. It makes sense. Tayson said the pandemic helped accelerate online dating as well. And I think that's overlooked because I think the climate that we're in, and people are still looking for love and they're looking for companionship or friendship or something of that nature, and they're trapped in a house. I think they had to end up going to online. And like Stack said, you know, we dodged that bullet because, you know, we made a good decision 20 years ago with unicorns. And you know what I mean? So it happens that way, right?
How the fuck we know it's a good decision? Y'all might be miserable and just scared to get a divorce.
How Marcus did it. Look at me.
And you know what? You know what, nigga?
But no, I give Murph. I'm gonna give you flowers.
Small, nigga.
I'm gonna give you flowers.
You looking skinny. That means you might be stressed the fuck out.
Nigga hate it, man.
I mean, good shape out here.
This dude clearly hates black love, man.
Clearly hates black love. I'm gonna give Murph his flowers.
Because
I honestly,
y'all might be black fights.
Huh?
Y'all might be black fight.
Murph, look at me, homie. I'm leaving. I'm breathing different out here.
Matter of fact, Sean, this dude came to my house the other day, man. You know, just say hi, and he walked in and saw the wife. Yeah, must be nice, y'all. I see y'all little successful marriage. Shit, must be nice. What is it now? Almost 19 years. Okay.
Right. Yo,
I'm like, what's going on, Merv? What did this come from?
Right.
Damn, man.
Must be nice.
Hey, Stacks, did you tell him it's stimmy season all year around here? It's stimmy season.
12 months a year, stimmy season around here.
Stacks, he texted me yesterday, but like, yo, must be nice to have black love out there. Somebody doing it. And then he put like that.
I got a question for the married men. Okay,
who
married their high school sweetheart? Who married their high school sweetheart? Anybody like did high school?
Yeah, she grabbed me.
She did not.
She saw me walking in the hallway with that yellow Azad shirt with the collar flipped up. You know what I mean? And those chuckers. She was like, "Yo, that's that guy." You know what I mean?
So
you know what? White always has a different story.
I gotta hop off and bring somebody on. All right, so
hold on, Sean, hold up. Did you meet your boys on Black Planet?
Hell no. 17.
You're terrible. You fucking terrible. I just want you to know that. You need to know that you're terrible.
So Murph,
this is what you need to know.
before I go back and get our guest, was it better when you
Go
was
ahead,
it
nigga.
better?
You ain't got to let us know every time you leave, nigga.
Okay, I just want to ask a question though, and I'll let you answer when I hop off. When you met Shorty at Bojangles, was it better meeting her at Bojangles or when you met her on Bumble? I'll let you respond by.
Oh my goodness, yo.
Hey man, I guess that's a fair quick. Damn, Merv done left too.
Yeah.
I guess that's a fair. Ma'am,
Jeez.
that's a Merv.
Motherfucker. I know you did that shit, Stacks.
I promise you, I did not. I promise you, I did not.
I'm not big on online dating, but that whole catfish thing, that shit is real. So I actually put enough pictures on there so people could see, like, oh, it's her. I even have a video up there, so they like, oh, okay, it's her, type shit. So I mean, but again, I only go on there when I'm bored, and sometimes I be having messages and I ain't they sent it like a month ago. So it's like, you know
what?
As far as social media goes, my page is private.
Hey, well, Tina, before you leave there, have you met any kind of, even if y'all didn't become an item, have you met any quality people online?
I met 2 people. One I ghosted, and one I actually started talking to, which was only living 4 miles away from me. So I was kind of shaky about that because I'm like, damn, they from the same county I'm from. People know them. People know me.
Did you know him or you didn't know him at all?
But we actually crossed paths and never knew that we actually did. So it was weird. But that, like, damn, how I ain't crossed paths with you? Like, how I didn't notice you, basically. So it's like we was in the same building, but he was downstairs and I was upstairs. Like that.
Damn.
Trust me, yo, listen. That's real though, because you be surprised. You'll meet somebody and be like, what? Where you from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just like, yo, that's my man block. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't
or
never
I
seen
worked
you
there.
or
I was
whatever.
like, well, I used to come hang out there. I
You
ain't
know,
see
and
you. That's because I was doing
Small
downstairs
world.
and he was upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
that. But then you get discouraged or skeptical because it's like we from the same area. So it's like, damn. Who knows who? And that's when you got to start keeping stuff quiet because people can
I
ruin
met
shit
one
for you.
I'm gonna say like this though, right? It's crazy because when you meet somebody like that, and it's like, yo, you don't know them, but you know, you got a bunch of people in common or whatever, or areas or whatever. I'm like, yo, like what's crazy is I'm like, man, this chick started running down my story, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? This ain't good. Like, listen, that was like a former life, sweetheart. That wasn't, you know what I mean? I don't even do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I actually shit for real. Like,
you gotta explain yourself, huh?
yeah, you know, because you want a shot. You don't want to just your shit to be blown up before you even, you know.
And it's unfair because everybody might have a past, and you know they moving forward, and you got other people that know them and they ruin it for you. Like, oh, don't talk to her, or don't talk to him, or don't do it. But you never know, they might work. Just because it didn't work out for you, don't mean it ain't gonna work out for me.
Let me ask all of you guys this question, being single. Because I know it was prevalent back in the day when all of us were younger, or maybe in high school, maybe even in college age. But do the choices you guys make at this age are still influenced? Like, you really worry about what your friends may think about this individual as far as how they look, what they do for a living and shit like that? Is there still, as you get older, there's still a heavy influence on, you know, how your circle might react to this person? I mean, what they may think of you and this person's relationship when you start dealing with them. Merv, go ahead, go first.
So yes and no. All right. But when I say yes, it's not on the superficial shit. It's like people that's in my circle or my family, I trust their opinion and their outlook on shit. So I may bring a female around my circle to get their opinion on it on them, or see if they notice some red flags that I may not notice. So that's why I say yes and no. But as far as like, if I'm feeling her, I'm not gonna diss her or be scared to bring her around my piece. Like, let's say she's working at a fast food restaurant or some shit like that. If she got the intangibles and the mindset, the personality and the drive that I'm looking for, I don't care about that because we can grow. But I will take her around the people I trust, my circle, my friends, and my family, just to see if they might see something that I missed. Because that's happened before. I have missed some shit.
You have. You absolutely have.
So yeah, based on that, then that's why I say yes or no.
Tina, and then Mark. Tina, before you go, I know that was really relevant as far as females, especially. I'm sorry, damn, I fucked up. Women, like high school, like you can really be digging this dude, and one of your women friends could say, "I don't like them shoes he got on," and you just totally turned off by that shit. So now that you know you're now that you grown, what's your take?
I'm still going through it today. So my friends are very overprotective of me. It's like I
Chauncey
call myself
comment.
the problem child. They right there. They right there. They are. So I told them one day in a group chat. I said, you know what? I'm not introducing y'all to no dude I date until I'm pregnant or I'm engaged. So they were like, "Wow!" I said, "Cause everybody y'all meet, y'all be like, no, Tina, no, I don't like them. They are but they are so overprotective of me because they know what I've been through and they know what I deserve, and maybe I don't see it as much as they do because they're on the outside looking in. So every time, it's something they do not like. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna let y'all meet them no more. I'ma just when I'm pregnant, you meet them because now it's too late. Like, but yeah, that's how it is. It's still like that. I am 37 and it's still like that today. And no dude that I have ever dated in my entire life. So I have both my parents in my life, right? But my mom has her youngest brother, and I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? So nobody I've ever dated, even in a relationship, I was in a relationship 7 years. They have never met my uncle. He's very militant. He don't play. My mom, baby brother do not play, bro. They can meet my parents, but you ain't passed the test until you met that man. And the dudes I like, I can't bring him to him. Because if he gonna act, he gonna grill him. I'm the daughter he never had. He got sons. He gonna grill him. Can you take care of my niece? Can you do this for my niece? Like, he very militant. He a cop. He don't play.
Damn.
Yeah. So nobody I've ever dated has met him.
All right, Mark, what's up?
Well, shoot, my friends, I'm like, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how she look, yo? That's easy. You know what I mean? Long as she look good and she got her own money, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they good. Now, my family, though, way different story, right? And it's like a wall of defense, right? Whoever you think the best NFL defense ever was, that is my family, right? They like the Bears.
85 Bears.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You got my cousins first, right? All my female cousins. And I'm saying, I think I brought 2 females around my family, lifetime. 2. That's it. 2 made it, right? But I'm just like, yo, they tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's you about? You know what I'm saying? What's your story? All of that. And I'm trying to come in there, make sure she good. No, Mark, we got this. You know what I mean? You can go back out in the hall or something. Go outside. We got it. I'm like, all right, you on your own. It ain't shit I can do. You know what I mean? But I mean, sisters don't play. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't play. Like, and my mom don't play, right? And you got to understand, I'm like the only one that's not married. My brother married, sister married. My mom and my dad was married for 40 years before my dad passed away. You know what I'm saying? Auntie's married. So everybody, and they all married like high school sweethearts. They married people, they've been together with for years, all of that. And all of them, quality people. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sisters ain't married no trash. So I'm just like, man, the bar set kind of high. It's just like, damn. can't bring her around. You know what I mean? She the stripper joint. I mean, she cool, but
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know, I mean, she looked good and got her own money. I mean, that passed with the homies, but they ain't gonna pass with moms. I'm just like, shit,
Not at all.
man.
Mark,
So,
Mark be
we
messing
got
with.
a lady in the building.
Yo, so
Thank
we got
God.
yeah.
We got
Thanks,
a
Tina,
lady
for
coming in the building. Thank
thanks,
you,
Tina, for taking my
Tina.
line. Shout out to Tina for taking my line. Yeah, we got a guest in the back.
That's what I said, Chauncey. She got a job. You know what I mean? She make good money. But that wasn't gonna fly with my fam. Sorry.
Yo, Mark messed with like the underdwellers, man. He's like, yo, yo.
Nah, get them all, man.
That's
You know
why
what I'm
he
saying?
throwing
Shit.
people back to the streets.
Throwing back to the streets. Mark has no
Mark,
ambitions.
Like this.
And Mark, like if you ain't trying to stab me, I ain't interested.
I ain't
Look,
interested.
I'm gonna say like this. I like the stripper more than I like the lawyer chick that I did. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
You know.
because she was more fun.
Yeah, of
No,
course.
you know what I mean? The
That's
lawyer
all Mark
chick
wants.
got on my nerves, yo. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like,
Damn.
Yo,
Hey, well,
so
see, Mark.
I was
hey, Mark,
watching
that's-
the show.
Yo, can I-
that's your
Hold
online
on,
account.
real quick. I was
Can I bring
watching
my
the
guest
show,
on?
and there was a lawyer chick
Yeah,
on
Sean.
there.
Hey, we being rude, y'all. Can Sean bring whoever the fuck?
Nigga,
come
I've
on?
been introduced her. Shut up.
you took my line.
Damn.
So as
Bring this
Tina,
on, bro.
Whoa.
Bring it on.
Tina, he's family. Oh, so as Tina was trying to steal my line, we do have a guest in the
man, good for
background.
me. I'm gonna use that next time. She choreographer, not stripper. All right.
We have a guest. We have a guest in the background. I want to hop on tonight and talk about some different things that she's experienced from online dating as well as traditional dating. She's been through it all when it comes down to just the dating scene. So she's not in a new wave of dating, but she wanted to kind of give her perspective on what worked for her, what did not work for her, and also be vulnerable to share with all of you out there who's also listening and watching to us tonight. So without further ado, I want to bring one of our partners out there who's on the guy's page. It is Nick J, hailing out of Philly. Philly is in the building. Nick,
God damn, we
Going
got
out
what's
there.
good? I don't know how I feel about that.
York, PA is in the building. First of all, I'm from
York.
York, Pennsylvania.
I've
I've been
like
in
an hour
Philly
away.
for 16
Like an hour
years.
away, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Two.
Two.
York, 2 hours away. York,
I had it going
Pennsylvania.
up there, but I can't remember.
Yo, so Nick,
I'm not
you
going to
were
ask
on
why.
here.
I already know.
Already know. So Nick is a loyal listener as well as someone that's out there with us actually on the page. Nick is very active on the page, and she shares a lot of great insight on some things that she's seen. So she wanted to hop on tonight because it's in her spirit. His spirit hit her tonight to
Can
want
you
to
let
hop
fucking
on
Nick talk?
to talk.
You
Can I
have been
finish, Murph?
introducing her for fucking 25 fucking minutes now.
Hey Nicole, how you doing?
Murph, can I
let her
tee
talk?
up? Murph, can I tee up I guess the right way though?
God damn. Yeah, like
Murph, can I tee up I guess the right Murph, can I do it the right way? So Nick, without further ado, floor is yours. Please be vulnerable. You're amongst family, so please be vulnerable with us. Shit.
And Merv, you're amongst family and Merv.
Two things.
And
Two
Let her
things.
talk.
Mark,
Yeah.
I was, when you said that your sisters didn't marry no trash and all of that, I was like, yo, that's got to be a nice feeling. But then I remembered on one post you threw me back to the streets.
She got receipts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
I did not know. I did not know she was covering receipts.
Yeah.
It was probably a couple of times.
You say get him, I say
You see,
got him.
that's why I'm the black sheep of the family. You know what I mean? We should already know that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
This nigga literally admitting he a scumbag. Okay, let's go.
Hey,
I dig those vibes though. Honesty is always the best policy.
no doubt.
Okay. So
Facts. I'm
Hold up.
about to get into it. You
this
know, I didn't have a
motherfucker
little.
You better go down each person.
I didn't have a little
Okay.
smokes. You know.
That's next.
Shut
No.
up.
I'm gonna tell it. So I've had a few instances online. I had a very wonderful night from meeting someone online. Stacks might have heard this story before because sometimes men talk too much. If you did, just act
Oh,
surprised. I'm not gonna say no names. But you saw me
You
that
just said
night.
enough. You got me. You got my attention.
Oh, okay. Keep going. Keep going.
So it was somebody that I met online, and you know, the vibe was, you know, it was cool and everything. You know, you have your little, you know, your little sex talk, send little pictures and whatnot. And blam, blam, blam. I had a very nice night.
Oh, did you know?
Very nice night.
So let me. I got one question. Was it Tinder?
Of course you do.
Facebook.
Oh, it's going down in the DM.
Here's the thing. You don't, to me, like all of the other apps, it don't make no sense because most of the time, most of these people have Facebook. And if you in the groups, you gonna meet people that you vibe with. That's not why I be in groups. That's not why I'm in this group. But
Disclaimer.
Hey, shit happens. Isn't it happen to the best
things
of us?
happen. But then also a second experience, a mutual friend, and he was very cute, and things just was not rolling fast enough. You know, it was a little vibe. So I said, listen, you want to go out to the movies this weekend? And then we went. And it lasted like 4 years.
Damn.
Damn. I thought you were about to say and as the end. But you said 4 years. Shit.
Hey, real quick, one thing I say about Facebook, right? You know, and my friends actually agreed with this. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to
Hey,
them,
Mark,
they were just like,
Facebook
yo,
actually,
Damn, Merv.
Facebook have added a
Somebody
dating app
give
for that
Merv a
too.
gap.
yeah, they did, which I don't really understand because you can get right to it, you know, without using the dating app of Facebook. But anyway, right? They were just like Facebook. You know what I'm saying? My homie told me this, right? He's like, Facebook, man, yo, you get to slow walk that thing, right? He's like, you know what I mean? You get to kind of run it down, you know what I mean? Run her down a little bit, and then boom,
Not
you know
run her down.
You know what I mean? You get to do that. You know, this is what my homie told me. You know what I mean? I don't really know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I just get right to it. But, you know what I'm saying? They were just like, yo, you can run her down and then kind of, you know, when position yourself the way you need to position yourself to get what you need to get from her. Like, this is what my
Jesus Christ.
like, okay, boy, you know, like that was his take on Facebook. That's all I'm saying.
That shit sounded like fucking a version of Scumbag 101.
Hey,
The way you explain that shit, it's not like
Hey,
Jesus
Mark.
fucking Christ.
Hey, Mark, let me tell you something else about Facebook. I don't do this no more. All right, this is past tense, okay? The past tense.
You know, your
But yo.
backsliding days. You know what I mean? I get it.
Hey, but Mark, nothing with Facebook. Like during the holidays, like a Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, Facebook usually creates some damn Thanksgiving shit, and you go to Facebook Messenger, and you can send out like a blanket Happy Thanksgiving messages in the DMs.
Yeah.
Hey, you be so. Hey, I had somebody respond during Thanksgiving, and it gave me some turkey.
I know what you mean when you say turkey. So let me get this right, Murph. You off of telling people in mass Happy Thanksgiving via one of those emotes or whatever. You've got a return on your investment off of simply that. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow,
Facebook.
Ain't surprised.
That's riveting. Let me ask y'all this though. Do y'all think that the courtship has been watered down compared to back in the day?
Yeah.
With online dating and these apps and all that stuff. Because I remember back in the day when you back in the day when you got the pen and pencil that you took out with you to get them damn. The fellas know when you got the fucking paper and pencil. Get these numbers. You might have a little Sharpie on you. You ain't got no fucking paper. You ain't got no pencil. I mean, you ain't got no paper. So you just get the woman to write the number on the arm and shit. And you checking every 5 minutes on your arm to make sure the shit ain't washed off. So do y'all think that all this online shit has diminished the courtship? Merv, go first.
Yeah. Like I really think people lack I think the social skills are declining like every fucking year, because you don't have to know how to conversate or socialize because of the online applications. Like you just need to know how to damn text well enough where you seem like you know how to talk whatnot. the damn going on a date and shit. And like somebody said earlier, they say no, like they're saying people nowadays don't have any game. To me, game is being able to conversate. It's simple. Be able to have a conversation with the opposite sex, and then if y'all vibing, then you change contact information. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
But now, that shit is like, you give somebody try to do that shit now, just like getting them to write a fucking essay to get into college.
You can't right now. You can't even go on a date stacks now without people in their cell phones. Y'all both at the dinner table and y'all in y'all cell phones. Like that's it. And then it depends on what age you are, because once you reach a certain age, it's what do you do for a living? Do you want kids? Like it's a process of elimination now when you're dating. Before, back in the day, it was y'all really just wanted to enjoy each other's company and get to know each other. Now it's like there's a list. Because the older you get, you don't want nobody to waste your time and you don't want to waste nobody else's time. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want. Are we on the same page? No? All right. That's it.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of that night and keep it moving.
Bet. Nicole, I'm gonna go to you.
I feel like sometimes it makes like there's no mystery anymore. Like the conversations have been a lot of it has been watered down because you can just click on their profile, you can see how many children they have, from looking. Like you don't like, what questions are you going to ask? Where do you work? It's most likely on social media. What do you like to do for fun? Oh, you saw him go bowling, a couple of weeks ago. You know what I mean? You know what their favorite team is. You know what their favorite sports are. So it's like what do you kind of, you know what I mean? It makes it sometimes hard. I mean, of course, but then on the other hand, you can use those as like jump off points. I guess it depends on like.
Hey Nick, matter of fact, that's a great point. Matt, actually, like I had one of the few people that actually swipe and damn message on one of the dating apps. I asked them a question that was one of the like in the middle of the profile that they wrote, like in the middle part of the paragraph. I asked a question and I was chastised like a motherfucker. It was like, oh, so obviously you didn't read my damn profile.
Ooh.
Like, okay, like you couldn't just answer that question.
Go back and swipe the opposite way, bro.
Hey,
you're looking out of turn.
But why did y'all react that way? Because like for me, like when I was on Tinder, it was a turn off to me if a person didn't write a bio. Like it's just a bunch of pics. Okay, but what's your personality like? So like, why is that a turn off? Like I would be kind of offended.
Here I'm gonna give you my.
Came off. So that was a little crazy right there.
I'm going to give you my take, and this is what I want to ask you all as well. As far as let's just say somebody have a bulky bio, and you know everything about them, where they work, how many kids they got, what they're looking for, and things of that nature. Are you? I mean, being in the position that you guys are in, as far as being single, does it scare you that person may study for the test, and they might tailor themselves, even though they're not that person, they might tailor themselves to your profile and what you put on full social media, because you got the dirty Macs out there. I mean, we was talking about Derek Jackson last week. Y'all know you got the dirty Macs out there that's just they go through great lengths to get the booty. I mean, let's just call it what it is. So, I mean, do we have some of that going on out there?
Not only that, they go through great lengths, I mean, for real, to fire off that manipulation. It ain't even so much, y'all mean, the nailing. It's like when a guy, real dirty Mac, and you got your whole shit right there, right? Like, look, he gonna try to pick apart all that shit, get what he want. Cause I'm like, it's more than just the nail. Like, I mean, you can get the yams from whoever. But you know what I'm saying? When you want to manipulate, right? I'm like, you gonna run her down. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna start to teeter away or whatever, you know what I mean, for her confidence or whatever she got going on, just like a Derek Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do that shit. So that's a real dirty Mac. So that's why I'm just saying to my ladies, like, look, don't list all your shit on there because some boys, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to attack that shit like a motherfucking playbook and try to put all the fucking plays on your ass. You know what I mean?
Clearly, Mark just spoke from experience.
Yeah, that sounds
Go ahead, Team B.
personal.
Go ahead, Team B. Tina B, I want to hear what you got to say.
It's true what he said. I was watching somebody last night. Somebody I forgot their name, but they did a live on Instagram last night, and they spoke on that. They said he was telling women, he's not like a speaker like Derek Jackson, but somebody asked him about men. So he said that there are red flags that women choose to ignore. So he said, like what Mark said, a man will study you. And for those like first 2 to 3 months, he gonna say, "Oh, you like to go walking in the park? Yeah, me too." And for those 2 to 3 months, y'all gonna go walking in the park. But by that 4th month, he gonna be like, "Yo, I don't want to walk in the park." It's like he did his homework. He said everything you wanted to hear to get what he wanted. Once he get what he want, he gonna show who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now it might work out. He might really like walks in the park.
Hey, that was both ways,
dude did
Tina.
not like. I had a guy tell me I don't have kids. I have a guy tell me he want kids. Oh, you want a kid? I could give you that. This and the third. Dated for almost 7 months. This nigga ain't want kids.
I'm trying to tell you, you know, but
Yeah, hey, same thing happened to me. It went both ways though.
But when a guy studies a female, it's more than just getting the yams. It's more than that. Trust me. I mean, he really wants to teeter away at whoever a being is. Like, and that's the real dirtbag.
That's a narcissist.
Yeah, you know, like I'm just like, I don't have that kind of time. I just want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. You know what I mean?
But how many dudes really post, I just want to have fun?
How many what?
How many men really post, I just want to have fun? And there's women out here, let me tell you something.
That's the translation. I'm just trying to get the ass. I mean, that's the translation that.
Yeah, I don't understand why men feel like women can't handle the truth. Women want to hear, hold on, women prefer to hear the truth, whether it hurts them or not, because they respect it. Y'all sit here talking about, oh, yes, it is, because you'll be surprised if you put, I just want to fuck. I just want to have fun. How many women will jump onto that shit? You'll be surprised.
Tina, you know what? Okay, you know what? Hey, Tina, let me say this. Where the fuck you're at up top, that may be correct. Down here in the fucking South, you will have some, but for the most part, they don't want to hear, I just want to fuck. Or I just want to have fun. It's like, okay, I know you want, but I need you to come I need you to come at me in a little bit more sophisticated way than just saying, yo, I just want this. So down here, it's like that Southern hospitality, or is that chivalry, that treating a lady like a lady, even though you just want to fuck. It's different down here than it is up there.
So y'all got to put in all this work. And she know you just want to fuck, but you got to put in this work just so you can fuck. And y'all relationship don't go nowhere.
That's old school.
That's Nicole. Hey, Nicole, real quick, have you felt like somebody ever studied the playbook on you, and in an attempt to try to gain your good pleasure, to eventually steal the deal? This is a family show right now, so I'm gonna just ask you that question.
Charlotte. Mm-hmm. The guy who I had the lovely evening with.
Right.
He didn't have to. I mean, I had decided like the second conversation. I didn't put it out there. But the decision had already been made. I mean, So,
Nick, I don't know. Hold on, Nick. I don't know if you agree with me, but that saying is true. A woman already knows she's gonna sleep with you from the first time.
100%. 100%.
Y'all choose us. We don't choose y'all. That's what
we already know.
Right.
Thank you to the females who chose me. I appreciate it.
A lot of niggas don't understand that.
And Merv, it's like that. What that one comedian say? As long as this motherfucker don't say no dumb shit. Is that how?
100%.
Is that how this lady's like?
100%.
That like I think the comedians say within the first, females know within the first, well, women know in the first 5 minutes whether they will give a dude some or not. All I mean, but
a few weeks ago it happened. A few weeks ago, that had happened. I had met somebody, and he's like 6'5", he thick with it. He got a beard. And our conversations were good. Then one day we're on the phone, and he's like, "Yo, I'm pooping." I was like, "Ew, like, come on, man." We had just met once. We had only been like talking for like a couple of weeks. It's like, why would you do that? Like, that's not the visual. I had other visuals in my head, not you sitting on the toilet wiping your ass. That was really gross.
Yo,
that's terrible.
Hold up. Wait, no. You meant to say hooping, right? Like he playing basketball? Like
Nah, that nigga said he was taking a shit, and did he say pooping or he said he was taking a shit?
That's
like what
that's that bullshit.
My pet peeve.
He made it sound even nastier than it really had. I mean, and you shouldn't have said it at all. But then to say it that way, it was extra nasty.
God damn, dog.
My pet peeve is a man talking about sex on the first day. My pet peeve is a man sending me a dick. I don't want a dick pic. I don't want a dick pic. That turns me off. Automatically.
And I don't want to tell you what my favorite position is, and it's weird.
Oh, you're supposed to find that out. You know what I'm saying? That's the fun in it.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I like to be her. But no, but you know what? That's true though. Like when a female, like, she might like you and then she's turned off, like all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
You done did some dumb shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you, right? I had the suburban joint, right? So she from the burbs, she don't really know nothing about Philly like that, right? And my partner called me, and I got him on speakers, and he's talking some hood shit like, "Yo, man, we going to run down on these boys tonight." You know what I'm saying? Yo, just some street shit. And she was like uncomfortable as hell, and she was just like, I gotta work early in the morning. I mean, you mind taking me back home? I'm just like, damn, what's up, B? What happened? But it was that conversation. I didn't know at the time that I thought about it. I'm like, damn, he was saying some real hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Handle some business out there, and that just totally because she didn't even know like I was, on that type time. Not that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that she started visualizing visits to State Road. She said, "Nah."
Yeah,
I agree. So I'm an open book, Mark. So when I was younger, that shit was cute. That shit was cute. Oh, he hood, he in the streets. Oh, that shit cute. I could be his Bonnie, So, but when I got older, and I heard somebody say that shit, oh hell no, oh nah, because I know what come with that shit. I know what could come with that shit. I know police and jail is involved. I done did bids before. I'm not doing no bid with no nigga no more. You hear me? Bye.
I'm like me, but I wasn't even saying my homie was talking. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh yeah, I got you. Like,
it's like guilty by association. This is what you're doing.
You absolutely are. Yo.
This is what you're doing. This is the type of people you're hanging out with. This is who.
But he called you and he said we.
Yeah.
Yo, let me ask you single folks this. And I'm gonna start with Merv. What are your turnoffs as far as this online? I'm assuming everybody here is, well, Mark, you slide in DMs. I respect that. But as far as Merv, what are your turnoffs as far as what you've seen as far as the online dating scene?
I ain't got no turnoff because I have very low expectations of this shit. I don't.
God damn.
My man Merv.
Hey, so you like dudes say you set your standards low so you're never disappointed, huh? That's how you do it?
Absolutely. That's
terrible.
I will say this. I've met one quality person through on a dating app. Out of all the fucking swipes, even though I use it as time waster, all of the matches and shit, I've met only I met one quality person I've actually met in real life, and it was actually they actually look how they look. Everything had matched up. Like it's only been one. I was like, that's a motherfucking unicorn.
Are you counting the personality as well? Because I know when you happen to get the chick that you actually like that look the way you want her to look, Merv. Are you factoring in the personality? Because I know some niggas are shallow. I mean, by some niggas I mean you, and they just look at the looks. Yeah, she looked like I wanted her to look. So all that other shit, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. This motherfucker can't string together a sentence. At least she look how I want her to look. So give me your experiences on that, man.
No,
Yo.
What happened?
Do y'all read the comments over here?
Stacks and Merv.
She said she met a midget.
Right? Y'all saw that post in the group today, right? Merv, you was on it. The one that Kyle.
Do y'all read these comments?
You date the face or the body or you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So go off that. Go off. Oh, real quick.
Go ahead, Merv. I want to hear this, man.
Appreciate y'all. Please hit that share and that like button and ask us questions. We here. Go ahead, Merv.
Oh, Lord.
I am so sorry, but somebody over here said that she met a midget, her first online dating experience. I'm crying and shit. She was a midget, and she said that he lied and said that he was 5'6".
Who lies about being 5'6"? Like,
hey, see,
he probably felt like she couldn't fuck with the real height.
See, that's that bullshit. In real life, that midget couldn't lie and say he's 5'6". That's the bullshit that comes online. That's the bullshit that comes online. Let me tell you something. When you online, you can be who the fuck you want to be.
Yeah, that's
you want to be when you're online. That's why I'm like, this is bullshit. It scares the fuck out of me.
A lot of insecure people do online too because they feel like people not gonna accept them for who they are. You know, that's why they build that rapport. People been dating online and never met face to face for a year.
I'm gonna say like this: them boys who don't have no man. Listen, they couldn't have hung out with my people, man, because they'd have got left at the mall all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so have any of y'all tried that what is that speed dating shit where you like sit and talk to a motherfucker like 5 minutes and then the next person come through? Anybody ever tried that?
Don't try to pay for that.
No.
Speed dating.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I want to try it.
It's fun.
And Merv, I want to hear about that. I don't know if I do, but I kind of do. Go ahead, Merv. Tell me about that a little bit.
No, it was just some fun shit. Like you sit down for like 2 minutes max, and then you rotate to the next person. You know what I'm saying?
What lies? I mean, what did you tell these women about yourself when you did the speed dating? I'm sorry, man. My bad.
So when Sean leaves, you won't become the new scumbag motherfucker of the year.
Whoa! I mean, man, we just talking here, man. This is the guy's podcast. This is a safe space for you, man. You can tell me.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Do you see what Fee said? You see what Fee said?
A lot of people, a lot of poly people. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
it do.
I like girls, by the way, too. Oh.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
But Merv.
My bad.
Yo.
Way off. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to go to my gram and shit and look up some shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now.
Hey. But no, so speed dating is basically like it's like two chairs per table, or it might be a long ass table, and you just rotate. After 2 minutes, you get up, talk to the next person. After 2 minutes, you get up, talk to the next person. And if you have a vibe with somebody, then after it's over, you kind of gravitate to a person that you might have vibe to the exchange, and you change numbers. And I've also done online speed dating.
Yo, already
they got online speed dating too.
Online speed dating.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Stop starting shit.
Tell them.
Who
Wait,
started
Merv,
shit?
online speed dating? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so
Merv, give us. I mean,
I don't know what that is.
no, so all right, so it's basically somebody that's like a matchmaker put it together, like that's her thing,
Okay.
and so she would connect people, and you just use like Facebook, the Facebook app where you can see each other and shit, and like as soon as you finish that one, then you get on Facebook app with the next person. That's how it was set up.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. I
wow.
don't
Yeah, it
know
was.
what to do with this shit, but okay.
I'm
It
sure.
was.
I'm sure it
I
was,
mean,
Merv.
it would
Don't
definitely work
don't say no
for
more
COVID.
though.
It would definitely
Huh?
work for COVID. That's like a Zoom type shit. Like everybody on here next.
Yeah,
Type
yeah.
chat.
Same, crack pipe, peace pipe, same thing.
Like imagine getting stuck with. Imagine that bell ain't ringing. You stuck with somebody, and you like, bruh, like, can you ring the bell? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
The funny,
Like-
the
like-
funniest speed.
Like when Kid was dancing with the ugly girl on House Play, he kept yawning for the switch.
Oh,
Yo, chill out. Switch again.
yo,
I do a lot of shit
that
for
was a good one,
entertainment
Nick.
purposes. I do a lot of shit for entertainment purposes.
So Nicole, how you feel about speed dating? I mean, have you ever done it? And if I mean, even if you haven't, how you feel about that?
I've never done it, but I've never done it. I've thought about it, but how do I say this?
Just say it. Listen, where you
If
at
it
right
was
now,
black,
you
if it was black speed dating, then yes, I would be down for it.
well, there was no white people where the fuck I was at.
Speed dating or whatever they would call it.
Hey Merv, you said that like you would totally have a problem if there was, man. Jesus Christ. But I feel you.
Hold on.
Real.
So I got a question, right? Isn't like Bumble and Tinder, isn't that really considered online speed dating as well? Because you can swipe 20 motherfuckers in 20 seconds.
I don't know. I mean, just how they
I
line
say so.
it up. I wouldn't say that. Like, you know, at least how I've seen it on TV or something. Like, this is speed dating, and you know, you one person to the next, and then you know, like I don't know.
I got you.
I don't know if it would be.
Okay,
I want to try
got
it.
you.
I mean, it's fun if you go as a group. Like you get your girls, you get your boys. You like
Yeah.
go sign up for the speed dating. That way, like you won't be by yourself. It won't be uncomfortable. Y'all probably could look at each other and crack jokes like, "You see this motherfucker?" Like and start laughing. But I mean, I think it should be
That would
a
be
group
fun.
thing. Like
Yo, you can
It
go
was some fun
and do that shit. You know, shit.
It was fun shit. Like none of them shit. I went in there looking for anything or took serious.
Nah, you don't take none of this shit serious.
Yeah. So
Bet.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
I think we got some more
You know
people.
what? I guess what it could do people use it as like practice dating, like you know, to get like maybe their conversational skills up, so that when they go like on a date, I don't know. I'm just
Boy,
Nah.
you had that
What
shit
he
together.
said.
Come on, boy.
nah,
What you doing?
it's just it's just something fun to do and meet people. It's basically like a social event. It's
Yeah,
almost
but-
like a social event.
Yeah, I think how Merv is saying it, yeah, but I mean, for actually like, yo, I gotta go on the speed date and get my practice up. So I like what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you should be supposed to learn that shit at 14, dog. You know what I mean? Bro, you ain't supposed to be learning that shit at 28. The fuck out of here.
I remember my church and our teen group, they had taught us like dating. She would like the lady, she would teach us like to keep our legs closed, you know, and how to exit the vehicle, you know, in our dress and stuff.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Yes.
cute. Nice little memory.
gotcha.
come
Yo,
on, Sean. Master
I had to come on real
ceremony.
quick. I got two guests in the back that want to come on. Fee was hitting us up in the comments. She wanted to share her traumatic story about when she met the
Lord.
midget. Yo, Fee met this midget and that. Let me back. I'm sorry. Let me back up. I can't say that. We can't say
Can
that.
you?
No,
You can't say what?
little person.
You
Can't say
gotta
midget.
say you gotta say
Oh.
little person.
Little
Oh
person.
man,
My
fuck
bad.
that. She met a midget.
No. I apologize to anyone out there who's under the, I think 5'3", 5'2" legally. So she met a little
Legally?
person, and Fee is
She met
about
a midget.
5'3" herself. So she
No,
met a
she's
little
not.
person.
Hey, they showing it wasn't the boy. It wasn't the boy Chuck from SNS. No.
Yo,
Okay.
whoa, relax, Mark. Relax.
I was
Watch
just
it,
asking. I was just asking if it was him. I didn't know.
Yo, relax,
Hey,
Mark.
Sean,
Yo,
can you
Fee-
bring the
so
motherfucker on so
Nick
she can tell
was
her
cracking.
story?
Yo, Nick was cracking up when Fee shared that story, so she's going to share the story live here. So I'm bringing
that was
Fee
very
on
funny.
right now. Yo, Fee,
Oh shoot.
we gotta
Hey,
hear the
y'all.
story. The guy.
What up?
So Fee said behind the scenes, Fee just told me. Fee said the guy swept her off her feet on Tinder. He was showing pictures. He was taking pictures of himself, like the camera, like down like this, so you can make it like he was tall.
Yeah.
And when she saw me, a different story.
No, this was a long time ago when it was just telephone because we didn't have no video because he wouldn't have been able to get that off because his
What
arm
was
was
it?
short.
The
and
party
everything.
line? Is the party line?
No.
You know about the
They had it was
God damn.
but that's not how I
Holy
met him. It
shit.
was like on the phone type of dating thing. I don't know if that I don't remember if it was a chat line. It might have been. That's
Okay.
how long ago it was. But
Gotcha.
he came, we
Girl
talked
sick.
for hours and hours, cool as hell. Like you okay, Niecy, cool. But you could get,
He said he had short
you
arms.
can fall in love with somebody over the phone. Like they can tell you all kind of stuff. Y'all talk every day. Like as soon as you get off work, y'all share stories. It's all good. But when you see them, all of them little feelings go out the window. Like that's why I don't do that. I don't set myself up.
Yo,
It's a setup.
Yo,
But he told
yo,
me
Fee.
he's 5'6",
Wait,
and I'm
hold
5'6".
up. See, so how long did y'all talk on the motherfucking phone before you decided to meet in motherfucking person?
Like a week or two.
You fell in love in a week, my nigga?
I mean, I not love, but lust.
He was yo Murray.
You
Murray.
wanted to fuck after a week.
I'm
Bro,
just
you
saying.
know-
I mean, he was talking bad stuff. We sitting here, it ain't like
Murray.
Okay,
I'm
he
talking
was
about
spitting-
like print phones and all of that back in the day. You talking about
I can
wild
appreciate your honesty.
Yo, Murray, he was spitting game.
I'm serious. So he came,
Okay.
he rang the bell, and I looked out my window. You know how you got like the top little window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
looked
hey.
out and I ain't see nobody. So I put that the wind had pushed. You know how the wind be hitting the doorbell? I swear to God, no lie. So I walked away. I'm like, okay, the wind did that. And then as soon as I turned around,
The wind? No.
So I'm
Hey,
like,
Sean. Hey, Sean.
so my little brother is like, yo, it's a little boy at the door or whatever. So I'm like, what?
Yo.
So I went to the window and I see this dude suited and booted, brand new sneakers. I swear to God, that nigga went and got a whole outfit.
Oh,
Like a
God.
whole death out
Come
here.
say
Yo, time out. Time out.
Sean.
Yo,
Hey, Sean.
yo.
Hey, Sean, you know what she met? You know what she met? Hey, what's the little nigga on Mark Lawrence that be knocking the door with the snotty nose?
Roscoe.
Yo, Roscoe.
No.
Yo.
He
Yo,
had
Fee.
put a truck. He was driving a pickup truck and he put that shit in my driveway.
I can't take it.
Did he have a step ladder to get into that?
Why did he have a
motherfucker?
tow car?
I'm
Yo,
telling
Yo.
Hey,
Yo,
but
let's
Fee,
bring me in.
hey,
You
but
know?
I gotta bring Mia
Listen.
in. I gotta
Hey, but
bring
hold
Mia
up.
The
in.
pickup
yeah,
truck
bring
is
her in.
sending me right now.
Hey, but Fee,
Like, why did he have a tow car?
hold up. But Fee, you looked at that wrong. Like you could
Oh my
that was
God.
lemon, and you could turn that shit into lemonade. Listen, okay.
Mm-mm.
How short was this nigga to you, Fee?
You on
Listen,
mute. We can't hear you, boo.
Fee, we can't hear you.
Bring
God damn,
me
Fee,
in.
don't you leave me
Damn,
now.
did Fee, she fell? Did she fail?
He
Fee,
said,
don't you leave me now.
he said, "Don't you leave me."
Yo,
Fee, Fee,
let's bring Mia on. Let's bring Mia
Fee.
on. Yo, somebody get Fee up out of here, man. That's what she get. That's exactly what she get.
Oh my goodness.
Me,
No, that's not Fee. That's me.
Hey guys,
Yo,
yo.
No,
I
let's
had a
get.
question for her because I think I know what she's talking about. I think he had dreads. He gotta be dreads.
That plays the drum?
Tanisha, he had dreads.
That plays the drum down Center City? That beats
am
the
I
bucket
back?
like a
Oh,
drum?
yeah. Mia, you remember
that
that
who?
story? Remember when
Yeah.
I called you to get me out of that. I'm like, yo, say it's an emergency so he can drop me off. Remember? I had to get out of that. He was
Yo.
trying to take me to New York.
Yo.
How tall are you? Fee, how tall are you?
I'm 5'6", but he was
So-
like
so-
4'9" or 4'11" or something like that. He was mad
Oh.
small, and he
He
got
was
in the truck.
4'11".
He
So
was
he was
definitely driving on a telephone book. I'm telling y'all all the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not making
Hey,
none of it up.
Was he
And
taller than
it
your
grossed
waist?
me out when he touched me. Like he touched. You know how
gross.
they be all
Whoa,
aggressive, but that little hand hit my
whoa,
stomach. It was over.
whoa, chill.
I got on that phone. I was like, what? Oh my God,
Yo.
drop me off. Oh, my grandmother's sick.
Yo,
I gotta go.
yo, chill. Oh, Fee, slow down, because
Hey,
you going in. No, first you going into dangerous waters because you say he grossed you out when he touched you. Like there is honestly there is a condition where people they get freaked out by little people. Where like it's a condition like that. So be careful with that. We got some little people watching us. So be
I
careful.
know. I don't want to offend anybody, but it caught me off guard. If you going online date or telephone date, you got to tell people exactly who you are. Don't set them up. You know what I mean? Set yourself up for a failure because you're gonna end up getting your feelings hurt if you don't keep it real. And that goes for not just looks. That goes for everything. Don't tell me you doing
Right.
good and whatever. And then I come to your house, you got an air mattress. Like you got to keep it real because I'm not online. Obviously, I'm looking for something. You looking for something? Why don't we just keep it real? All of the lying, like that's why I don't mess with that because they be straight lying on there.
But Fee, listen, Fee.
There you go.
You could have had this midget walking on your toes, eating you out.
Not a midget.
I would have had to drink a lot of Hennessy, and I drink, maybe like 10, 12 shots for me, like. But I couldn't do it, and he did not. He wasn't, and he was so aggressive and so anxious because.
He had to be confident. He had to be confident.
Syndrome. He had a short man syndrome.
Napoleon.
Yes. So
Confident.
Fee, let me ask you this, Fee. Let me ask you this: when you see his picture, in his pictures, could you tell that he was a little challenged with his height?
It was over the phone. It was
No.
a telephone thing.
Okay. Oh, so
And
wow.
the other thing that I was saying to y'all about the last experience, it was like with the poly life because I've tried that in my life, and I know that they be on all of the dating sites. Like the females would be looking for other females that like females, and then next thing you know, she'd be like, "So do you like too?" And then she try to introduce you to her man slowly but surely. But for the most part, if it's a girl on there and she pushing up on you real hard, it's for 9 times out of 10 it's because her man is behind it, and he told her they had a conversation and she trying to recruit. It's all kinds of recruiting on there.
So when you said that,
That's not my experience.
let me ask all the ladies that question because that is becoming very. I noticed that's starting to get a lot of traction now, like the poly life. You've seen it more now.
Let me correct you, Sean. It's not starting to get traction now.
It's getting exposed.
It's been had it. The only difference now is gonna become public. It's starting to become public knowledge a lot more to everybody. But nigga, this is a lifestyle that's been going on for a minute. Like I know some people have been a part of that lifestyle for years.
But now it's more open now.
Yeah.
Okay.
They even had a show on Showtime. It was a whole series about like this. It was a poly. It was a I want to say it was a female. It was a married couple. Matter of fact.
Okay.
And the wife actually wanted to experience with the poly, and the husband didn't understand. He didn't want to share, his wife, and that's a lot of things with poly that I don't like. I think the men are very closed-minded to the ideas of the woman doing the same exact things that they do. Because
you mean like let my girl get fucked by another nigga, or let my girl get fucked by another girl?
Yeah, like another nigga. Because if you're gonna be poly, why is you sitting here trying to restrict me to vagina? You gotta let me do penis too. It's a whole big family, so open the door. Why are you trying to say only females? That's
all I hear is a disease spread. That's all I hear.
You see that?
So
I see bumps on the butt and everything when y'all talking about that.
yeah, that's a different. Yeah, that's a different.
Yeah,
style.
that's a whole nother show because I could talk for hours on that situation.
So
and why that I feel like.
Hey Sean, look like we got a topic for next week, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you could invite me to anything like that because I'll be the one on here playing the devil's advocate on both sides because I kind of agree with it, then I have my reservations, and then but
Yeah,
But
I'm,
on the
I'm,
online dating, if your profile say you bisexual, you best believe that those poly females is gonna be in your
They're
yeah.
attacking.
If you
So
say
let me
you
ask.
straight and you strictly dickly and you ain't beat, then it'll all be men might trying to get you into their relationships with their girl. Like
Right.
either which
Right.
way they coming at you.
And
So
But
let
if
me
you
ask
say
all.
you
everybody don't
bisexual,
qualify.
then
Everybody
Right.
don't qualify for poly. I don't understand why all these men feel like they could do poly. No, there is a lot with it. It supporting financially come with it.
yeah, that's the way they get you. They say, oh, we gonna have 3 incomes. But then
Right.
you get with the man and he be like, oh, you work and me and her gonna be home all day fucking and shit. And then we gonna take your check and pay these bills with.
Oh my God.
And then
You the
you
only
gonna
one not
you know,
working.
you might get some later if I ain't too tired because I've been fucking her all day. But you just wait your turn, sis.
Damn,
That's
Fee,
how
I'm-
this gonna go.
I'm
Fee, we
I'm
we're
intrigued.
a family show, so
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
you're
kidding.
not.
I'm kidding.
Listen, I was moving out.
Go ahead.
Hey, Fee,
And I ain't
I
even
told
finished
you already.
that.
That nigga not. Sean is 90% bullshit. 10%
Oh,
just
bro,
don't
I'm
believe it.
here. I mean, funny.
Hold
I
on,
know.
hold on.
I don't
Yo.
want to be the offensive one.
So I do
You
have
know.
a question
So,
for the ladies,
Mia,
though,
Mia,
and I want.
what has your experience been?
No, what about my question?
I
Go ahead.
haven't had anything crazy like that. I think because she goes down in the books. I haven't had that. I mean, like I said earlier in the show, like on the comments, I found my boyfriend on Tinder. It wasn't nothing sexual, Merv. Okay, it wasn't nothing like that going on.
Did you let him smash it though?
But
Have you let him smash
I
it
have
though?
come across some crazy guys. Like the first thing they do want to do, not just on Tinder, but a lot of sites, they want to send like, dick pics, shit like that. So, I did have one crazy guy that y'all know about that was threatening to take me out of here.
Shit.
Girl, bye.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
It's wicked out. It's wicked out here in these streets.
You gotta start meeting
Yeah.
these niggas at the library.
Please, just
You
just
gave
tell
him
that
some?
one part that Chauncey be calling him.
No, I can't because what he might
Wow.
But that was,
Yo.
you know what it was too? He had a lot of insecurities going on with himself, even though he tried to make it seem like he didn't. And you could see right through it. It was really like all talk, but I was done with it anyway, so it didn't even matter. But I did get a lot of people that said they was a lot younger than they were, saying, pictures that they was like 35, 40, looking like they was like 65 when you see them in person. You like, ugh.
Shit.
My kids calling me, I got to go. So that was pretty much it.
So-
Yeah, pictures are deceiving too because you'll actually see a picture of a person and you wouldn't think that they look tall, but they're actually very short.
You know why? You know why? Because motherfuckers have mastered the angles of fucking taking pictures, yo. Motherfuckers be like,
Right.
And it's so many filters. It's so many filters. So you could change your whole look, your whole facial structure. You could change with the filter. So
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Chauncey said
Face
that.
tune and all
part
that.
of catfishing. That's catfishing too.
Yo,
Yeah.
so let me ask Nicole this. So Nick, because you went through the phase when you tried the online dating versus the traditional dating, let's get back to the main source of the topic. Which one of you felt that was more conducive to who you are and what you were looking for? Was it the online dating side of the house or was it the traditional side of the house?
Just from my 2 experiences, I found that they were basically kind of the same.
Mm.
You run into phonies offline, in real life, you run into phonies online, and vice versa. If I wanted to meet a man, to take to the hotel, whatever, I'm a little high.
Yeah, we
Hold
can
on,
tell.
We didn't notice. We didn't notice none of
Yeah,
that.
we definitely can tell you. Yeah.
So-
Nick, you said you gonna take.
Well, no, I'm not taking him. No, but he would take me. But I would make the suggestion because
Yeah.
he can't come in here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be free. Be
Yeah,
free.
we
Ain't
can
nothing
tell
wrong with
you
that.
lit right.
Hey,
Like
hey,
right now,
hey, we
everything.
grown.
I mean, you can
Everybody
meet, people for different purposes, online or offline. That's been my experience.
It's real shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But I
absolutely.
think also like when you out, well, my experience too, like just being out, not meeting anybody online, but a lot of times people look at you and they assume you're already in a relationship. They assume that you're already with somebody. So they don't always feel comfortable with approaching you because they're assuming just by how you look that there's somebody around. They're not as bold as they were.
man, shoot, be bold, yo.
Nah,
Be
Mia.
bold.
You
Not
sound-
you are.
Mia,
You
sound
know
like
what
you
is
intimidating
very-
people.
Yeah.
You know what is very surprising to me about dating? How many men are willing to be side joints? Like that threw me off.
To be what?
I did not know there's so
No,
many men out
side
there willing to
pieces.
be
A side
side
piece.
joints.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. I forgot
Like
you
their
from
favorite line
Pennsylvania.
is,
You
"Oh,
say-
so you
okay.
can't have friends?" Like, wow, I didn't know that.
They've been doing that
That's
for a
a
long time.
turn-off.
They
You
always want to be with
pathetic
friends.
as a
No.
man.
Listen,
No, so
Listen.
basically it's like we share,
that-
but she live at your house. Like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't
Yo.
got it.
listen.
Got it. I feel that.
Hold up, but why did that surprise you?
What?
How many niggas is willing to be
Side-
boyfriend number 2?
It ain't no
Probably
Men are
just
ter-
because,
territorial. Men are territorial.
yeah.
For them to settle to be number 2. A lot of men don't like sleeping after another man. They claim pussy.
Mhm.
They don't claim you, but they claim your pussy.
Well, shoot, I
Oh.
Men
mean,
to be like,
Yo, back.
oh,
I
okay,
mean,
I'm okay
if
with
she the main joint,
Listen.
then that's different. But I'm just like, if she just
that's
a
the main, but the
you don't
side,
fuck
you a
with-
side nigga. A lot of men do not like fucking behind other niggas. Period.
But a lot of them do like waiting on the side because they all waiting for that one guy to mess up. I don't care if it's a day. He messed up, they sliding right on in. Just tell me your problem. If you start confiding another man, that's just
There you
over.
go,
You
Mia.
gotta
Oh,
get
yeah,
there.
you know what I mean? Shoot,
Exactly.
that man,
Exactly.
that signs of unhappiness in your situation. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's a dirty Mac type move. You know what I mean? Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't happy? Oh man, that sucks. He did what? Eric Jackson slid right in.
Definitely
That is
dirty
very-
Mac territory, bro.
right there. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, you know, that shit happens all the time. You know, I'm like, and you hear the stories about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell us all the time, like, damn, you know what this boy did? Like, damn, I ain't surprised. But damn, no, I'm sorry it happened to you, but you know, I ain't surprised.
And then y'all talk down on him. Yeah, he ain't shit. He ain't that. I told you that a long time ago. I would never do that to you. If you was with me, I would never do that to you.
Dirty Mac Hall.
That's dirty
The
Mac
Dirty
101 right
Mac
there.
fucking. That's straight out of the Dirty Mac playbook right there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You know, I'm
Yo,
trying.
He don't deserve. Hey, yo, Mark, he don't deserve you. He don't
Yo, you know
deserve
where
you.
Dirty Mac lives? The work husband. That's another dirty Mac for you right
Ah,
there.
He really is.
Oh, for real?
That's-
What? He ain't get you nothing for Valentine's Day. You know, babe, I got you. You know what I mean? Lunch on me today. I got you.
Hey, Mark, dude just happen to have chocolates and shit in his vehicle.
Yeah. He just happened to have flowers and chocolate.
Like what the fuck you got that from? Like, what the fuck?
It was Nurse Appreciation Day at work. Come home with some flowers. It was Nurse Appreciation Day at work.
Yeah. So,
Hey, yo, Mark, Dirty Mac would be like, you know, I had a feeling that he would have done you like this, so you know, I was just hanging out last night, and I just had you on my mind, and I saw these chocolates, and I knew that you'd like them, and I kind of figured that he'd do you like this, and you don't deserve that shit.
I'm
So
trying
here
you
you
do
go.
this before Stacks.
you.
Take this. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Are these your own personal lines?
No, not at all.
I'm
Not
gonna
even
tell
a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? Like, listen.
Go ahead,
I'm-
Mark. Keep exposing yourself.
No,
Talk about
I
that
mean,
shit.
hey, listen.
He do seem mad
Let me tell
grimy,
you
don't he?
Yo,
He
look.
already in trouble with the lawyer and the stripper because they probably watching the show. He already said what he said earlier that they still around.
Hey, listen. That was my backsliding days. I keep telling y'all that. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't saying that. You
You know
still
what I'm saying?
backsliding. Right now, you throwing them back to the streets. You don't know their name. They just calling you handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for real though, like, yo, like when y'all show up with your actual guy, your husband or boyfriend or whatever, yo, the work husband, he grilling your bull. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, like what? Yeah, he probably talking to me. Why bull looking at me like that? Like, I don't even know.
Passing him up.
Yo, he mad. He mad though. Seriously, I've seen this happen in real life. Like, yo, bull mad. Like, dude, yeah. That
I
shit.
feel like those are disrespectful females because I feel like if you
Yeah,
respect
he's
the
out of
bitch you with,
pocket.
yeah, you shut that shit down. I shut shit down. Me, you already know. When I'm in love with a nigga, that's it. I shut shit down. Ain't no work husband. What?
It should never be a work
God
husband.
damn.
That means
What?
it's chemistry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember somebody over that before talking about something. My work girlfriend. I said, say what? right, so last time you gonna talk to me again, I'm out of here. Like, we ain't doing that.
Oh,
The
shit,
work,
yeah,
the work wife, work husband thing is really
had a
not
work
that
wife
deep.
voluntarily, and I've been drafted as a work husband. Didn't even know I was one.
I'm pretty sure your ass ain't mind at all. You fucking degenerate. You didn't mind. Shit.
You know what? Let me tell you why I didn't mind. I'll tell you why I didn't mind.
Of course you didn't mind. Go ahead though.
No,
Shit.
no. But you know what? Nah, son, nah.
What?
What the fuck, yo?
Where that come
Hey, Mark.
from?
Hey, sound like this motherfucker about to lie. But go ahead. I want to hear this shit.
It was like 7 nods.
Listen,
Like
the
I'd have been with him at 5.
Hold on, Mark. Listen. I ate so motherfucking good on that job. Every fucking day I had a home cooked meal. So yeah, you can call me work. You can call me work cousin. Motherfucker, feed me.
Oh, she was trying to bag you.
Still smiling.
She was trying to bag you. Murph, she was trying to bag you. She threw that line out there. She was trying to bag the fuck out of you.
Yo, Stacks, I'm funny like that. I don't, even in a bar setting, I don't like, if I don't find you attractive or I'm not interested in you, I don't like when men buy me drinks. I do not like it because I feel like that's their opening to, once you accept it, they feel they can move in. Like, and I'm a chick, I'll buy you a drink. So
that is the opening.
That
is the opening.
Do you send a drink for that? Like, no, I don't want that shit.
No. What I'll if they already done spoke to the bartender and she brought me the drink over, said this person paid for it. Guess what? I'm gonna send them a drink back.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
Like, cause we ain't doing that.
Tina, ho. What you mean? You gonna send that drink back? Or you
No,
gonna
I'm going to
buy them a drink.
No, Tina, you fucking up.
No, I'm not. It worked.
I'm not doing that. I mean, that was nice.
Let me tell you about me. I'll tell you about me then. With me, you just fucked up. Cause I pay you a drink and you sent one back. Shit, you just greeted me. You just greeted me back. You know, so I was like, oh, and damn, she accepted my drink and she sent me a drink back. I'm looking. Well, see, I'll disclaimer. I'm the type of nigga that will catch the wrong idea. So you gotta be very direct with my ass, because you send me a drink back, I'm gonna slide right on down there by the bar and sit by your ass and start a conversation.
Well, so in the chick mind, she's like, ew, but you like the dance begins.
Right, exactly. That you, hey, Nicole, exactly. That's how you feeling too.
In Jersey, men don't like alpha women.
I don't think alpha woman should be a thing. That's in a whole nother pod though. But keep going.
They don't like that. Like, they trying to, in the club, they be trying to prove themselves. They be trying to show themselves. So for you to sit there and be a female and buy them a drink back, you're discrediting them.
Damn. Shit, I feel like
we got a lot of drinks coming our way. They was coming from everywhere. I don't even know where they was coming from. I know when we left there, we was tossed up. So
what?
And I don't send no drinks back. None of us brought back drinks. I know I didn't.
So let me ask.
Hell no. Me, Fee, Chauncey, and Mia went to the bar. We was there for 20 minutes. They bought 7 rounds.
Well, here's what I want to do since we're on the topic of buying drinks. I'm gonna go with the gentleman first, and I'm gonna go with the ladies. Okay, Merv and Mark. Do you still think? I think we all are 40 at the very least. Do you still think buying a drink? I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say still because I don't know how you guys think of that. Is buying a drink an opening, or at this age you just hey, I'm gonna buy you a drink, you know, because we're at a bar, things of that nature. Because I think in this day and age that buying a drink, a male buying a woman a drink, that entails like, hey, I'm trying to holler and you owe me something based on you buying me this drink. How do you guys look at the whole buying of the drink things when you're going out to a bar or something like that?
I don't see it like that. Like, I think, you know, if you buy a chick a drink, you just buy a drink, you know?
Right.
I'm like, man, but I'm like, in my experience, if I buy her a drink, she's going to come down to where I am and give me some conversation. Now, where that conversation goes, I don't know, but I always get a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I did that, right? I usually don't do it though. But I mean, when I have done it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, conversation, follow. Now for me,
Hey, Murph.
Depending on how I'm playing that night, I like, man, I'll buy a drink for everybody who there. Like, give a shit. You know what I mean? Y'all get drinks. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Let me ask. Okay. With the follow on, I'm gonna give you a follow on to that. When you buy that drink, Omar, is there an expectation of at least a conversation?
It always happens that way. So I don't know if it's expectation or not. It just always happened that way for me.
Damn, nigga, you betting 1,000, my nigga?
Okay, to piggyback off of what Stacks just said, are you expecting something when you buy that lady a drink? Are you expecting her to come down there, or you cute? Because sometimes there are men that will just buy you a drink. They don't want nothing from you. They think you're cute. They're saying you're cute, and that's it. But there are men that expect something back. Like I
don't expect anything, because when you out, you're supposed to just have fun and enjoy, the atmosphere and the vibe. So, I mean, if shit happens, you know what I'm saying, then cool. Obviously, you're a man and you out. You want some shit to pop off, but it don't always happen like that. I'm saying, that's what you want.
So here, Mark's Oprah with the drinks. You get a drink.
Hey yo, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go to Merv and ask him his take, and then I want you ladies' take on what your perspective on when a random guy in a bar buys you a drink. Go ahead, Merv, and then I'm gonna go to Mia.
So what I do look at buying the drink as like an opening, but it's more like it's when I buy a drink, it's a temperature check. That's my temperature check.
That's fair.
It's not expectation. It's like if I buy a female a drink, if they find me attractive or they got any kind of interest in me, that's a conversation starter where they're gonna ask me something, or that's gonna start a conversation. But if there's no conversation, they don't ask me shit, I may say a one-liner. I may ask a question to do my second temperature check to make sure the temperature is really cold. After 2 temperature checks, if that motherfucker is still below 97 degrees, then it's like, yo, enjoy your evening.
Damn, 97.
Yeah, because 97 is normal. Below that, it's cold. Above that motherfucker is hot. You know what I mean? So if it's below 97 after my second temperature check, I'm like, yo, enjoy your evening.
Before the ladies go, right? One thing I will say, right? If I buy somebody a drink, right? Usually I call eye contact from them first. And that's what made me buy the drink. You know what I'm saying?
So that might be why you bet 1,000, because I ain't gonna lie. I'll take a risk. If I see a bad motherfucker at the bar, I'm in me like, no, don't do that. I got your drink. Hey, pearls on mine. And I'm doing that, trying to get an opening, trying like, yo, okay, let's start this.
I feel you on that.
But no, I'm saying, but I don't have to make eye contact. That motherfucker just look good, like, yo, I got your drink. I'll just walk up and be like, yo, what you drinking?
But it is a risk. Like, it's a risk of possibly facing rejection when you buy somebody a drink. But like Murph said,
I'm in sales. Rejection don't fuck with me at all.
Me neither.
You got to go something you kind of do though. But you go off body language. If you buy a woman a drink and she smiles at you and she keep looking at you, then that's like inviting conversation. But if you buy me a drink and I'm like, thanks, and I turn around and start talking to my girls, or I walk towards the bathroom, it's like, all right, well, she ain't feeling you. So I mean,
she ain't feeling you.
It is.
Then, hey, and like Jay-Z said, on to the next one, on to the next one.
And she'll be on to the next one too. It be
I think when you do, you know what I'm saying? Females come in. That's it.
And Murph, keep in mind when you do that, and you don't get the reaction that you desire when you're buying a chick a drink. A woman a drink, you have effectively served as the fluffer, because there's going to be a dude that come up from behind and probably close that deal. Moving right along. Nicole, a guy buys you a drink. Buys you a drink? You're out dolo. I don't know if you go out dolo or not. But you a 79 baby just like me. But a guy buys you a drink. What is your reaction? The guy sees you they bring you the drink. see the guy at the end of the bar, he toasts up to you. So I just want to get from a woman aspect. Okay, what is your feeling when you're out and about and a guy buys you a drink? Do you feel like you owe him some conversation or this, that, the third? How do you react? You at a bar, guy buy you a drink, go.
I do feel kind of like the guy expects something back, like a phone. You know what I mean, like conversation or whatever. So I don't like that kind of pressure. Like it puts like some kind of pressure on me. Like when that happens, like I probably will talk, but I just don't like it because then I'll feel obligated to give you my number and all of this, and then the conversation's gonna be lame. So usually I'll just like, when I go to like have a conversation with him, I'll just keep it like super light, super duper light, and super duper boring. Nothing.
Make sure you don't give him nothing.
Romantic, nothing to work with. We're gonna talk about the Eagles.
Yeah, that really derails the conversation when you talk about them fucking bum ass birds. But anyway, let's go to T to B. T to B, a guy buys you a drink in the bar. I really want to hear what you have to say.
You gonna send him back to the streets?
Yeah. I'll send him a drink back. I'm very mean. I'm mean. And if you try to buy me another one, I'll end my night. I'll get up and leave.
Oh, damn, you let a motherfucker ruin your life by buying you a drink?
I mean, I came, I already had fun, I drank, I saw my
T-Pain is rolling over in his grave. He ain't dead, but he rolling over.
I'm out. Like, I mean, I'm like, yo, y'all ready? Because this dude's stalking me.
I mean, all you gotta do is
buy you a drink? Shit.
Not one drink. We talking about another round come. Like, bruh, I'm not gonna get up and come to you. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Sometimes
you gotta be careful, Tina, because if you respond rudely, like as you experienced before, some men they can't take that and they.
That's where the anxiety come in.
But if I want to leave, what he gonna do? Follow me out the bar?
I had a friend.
Go ahead.
It was a guy that was trying to talk to her, and she rejected him. He put a gun out on her, like so you do gotta kind of be careful about how you respond to people when they make a gesture towards you. Just something to think about.
I feel like you weak-minded as hell, and I know a chick that actually got killed in Essex County. A guy tried to holler her on the street, and he shot her because she rejected him.
Weak ass nigga.
That's weak.
You know what I'm saying? It's just weak
energy.
I'm like, I mean, this is why it's weak because it's a gazillion females out here. I'm just like, if one says no, 10 yummy more is waiting to say no or yes.
Hey, Mark, what made sense? What makes some better say? Well, one girl ain't willing to do, you got more than 100 girls willing to do it.
I'm like, what's the like they had a ratio, like it's like 9 women to 1 man, like in the world or whatever, right? And then my ignorant cousin, right, ran down this ratio, you know what I'm saying? And his ratio was like 365 to 1. I'm like, how'd you get there, right? He like, well, shit, everybody don't got a job. Everybody, everybody don't got this or got that. So he ran his shit up to 365. Don't ask me how he got there. It's just some ignorant cousin logic. Anyway, right? But I'm just saying, listen, if one girl say no, then it's a good chance, the next one might say yes. So keep going, nigga. That's it.
Hey, Mark, I known cats be out at the club, especially when I was in Germany, man. I know cats that they leave every night. They would leave with something. It's because they cast their net out wide, like, and rejection is not. I mean, they've had women that say, "Fuck you, I'm gonna get my dude to beat you the fuck up." Okay, you know what? Hold that thought. I'm gonna be over here with her real quick because I ain't talked to her yet. Mm-hmm. What's your name? Get your name in the next 5 minutes and let you tell me what I want to hear. Let me go on to the next. And that's that. Like, to me, that's like that. That's that unsolicited, like, speed dating while you're in the club. Because I mean, you got dudes out there that's literally just trying to close the deal. They're gonna keep going until they get the right. Like, hey, like, what is Ray Charles? You got the right one, baby. Until they get the fucking right one, they gonna keep going. And
I mean,
these,
Yo, that must have been a sight to behold.
I mean, but
these are the cats. These are the cats that's persistent as fuck because rejection means absolutely fucking nothing to them. You can tell them to go fly a fucking kite. You can stab them. They're just going on to the next.
But I say like this, man. Listen, you out to have fun, so that's it. Like, why you taking any of your shit personal? I don't know her. You know, I'm trying to get to know, but she might not want that. So I'm gonna go to the next one who might want me to get to know her. Like, that's it. We having fun. Shit, we adults. The fuck.
Well, that's why motherfuckers doing online dating now.
Yeah.
Oh, so let me say this real quick. Because to piggyback off of what Merv just said, guess who else is online dating, y'all? And they actually looking for love. Prisoners. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
Now writers now websites for people on the outside to meet the love of their life in prison. They even have a show, Love After Lockup.
Oh, Love After
I like that show.
But that's kind of old because I remember then they used to have the ads in like Don Diva magazine, and then they had this website, Prison Talk, where you know they would like post up, you know, people looking for, you know, what's the word?
So
Pen pals.
So hold up. So I got a question. Is this like prisoners, like male prisoners online with female prisoners?
No.
Both.
Regular
Outside,
people who
this
are
is
outside.
regular
And it
people
works both ways, right?
who meet people inside of prison. There's a website for them to because you could email now in prison. You could email them. Okay, so everything is not phone or writing letters anymore. You could actually email them, and they come out better than we do because the people that are hitting them up, emailing them, they have a house to come home to when they get paroled. There's a black female that was on the show. She made $92,000 in prison. She's a prisoner and made.
You talk about homegirl with the sheet.
Yes.
What was her with the white guy? What was her name, yo?
With the white guy.
92.
Oh, she was so funny. All she had was like a pink sheet.
Yes, he paid her attorney's fees, everything, but she smoked it up, shot it up, all that. So she only came out when she got released after 10 years in prison. She came out with 10,000, but she made a total of 92,000 while she was in prison. Because there's the people on the outside that's hitting up the prisoners, they're not attractive. They got money, but they're not attractive at all.
But that's their choice. Like, they know what they're signing up for. They know that they're looking for a pen pal, inside, outside, prison mate. Whatever dating site you go on, you kind of know the type of audience you're looking for. You put a description in yourself, and you kind of put what you want out of a person. So, I mean, that's just a person's preference.
But they're not on Bumble, right? Like you want to see a prisoner on Bumble or Tinder.
They have
listen to you in this fucking Bumble shit.
Like that for prisoners.
There's a website specifically for prisoners for you to sign up and be a pen pal towards a prisoner. It's specifically for that. Just like it's a website for people who have AIDS. It's a dating site. There's a dating site for people who have herpes. Like
it's a dating site for people.
They on Bumble. Watch out. They on Bumble.
They got Christian Mingle. Okay, so real quick, so Sean has that he wants to throw up. So Sean, if you can hear me, throw it up. Yeah.
Throw it up,
motherfucker, throw it up.
Finding out Derek Jackson is only 5'6" is the fucking icing on the cake. Y'all was really out here taking relationship advice from a whole toddler.
That's fucked up.
That's short.
Not right.
Yo, he don't even look like he's short, but wow.
Yo, I heard that was a falsehood. That's what I heard.
You know why? Because you're seeing him online. You see him online.
Hey, how tall is that motherfucker like for real?
But he was always sitting down a lot of times when he was talking, so he was like in the car most of the time. So I guess you couldn't.
5'6" is short because I put on my heels. I'm taller than him.
Is that like a thing? That's a thing though, right? As far as the ladies, like you really like short dudes. Y'all really ain't really trying to, you know. Is that like a red flag? I mean, it's shallow as fuck.
I live in Philly.
I mean, is that a thing? I mean. Huh?
I live in Philly. There's like a plethora of like short guys here.
It is. I don't like short guys, but I
a lot of
found
short men in Philly. So
my preference
kind of,
is, you know, if
my preference is tall, but
yeah,
you know, again, there's a lot of short guys in Philly.
I'm
They
short.
everywhere.
I'm 5'3", so I feel like you
I'm
gotta be taller
5'2".
than me, or
God damn, yo, that shit. Oh, you know what, Nicole? You all that. You all
know
that
I'm
damn.
that
So
short.
I tower over you.
gotta be.
So you was fucking. You won't remember because you was drunk as shit.
I feel like you gotta
Hold on now.
you gotta be at least my height with heels on.
Well, I'm 5'6.5", and I always struggle with finding taller men. I don't know why. I always just came across a lot of short ones, and I hate it. I'm not arguing with somebody eye level. Like we arguing, we eye level. It's like I feel like the guy too. Like get the fuck out of here. Who you talking to like that?
Wow. Wow.
But I'm glad this one is taller. But everybody was his eye level. Even my son's father. I'm like, oh God, we arguing. I'm like, listen, lady.
Yo, that fucked up. That's really fucked up. Like, ma'am, lower your fucking voice, ma'am.
Put a little bit more bass in that sucker.
Shit.
Merv, you look dumbfounded. What the, you good?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
But I do like the fact that it's unfortunate, but I do like the fact that they have the websites for people who do have lifelong STDs, because imagine going through, you caught something and now you're trying to figure out how you're going to live life, how you're going to move on, who's going to want you, right? And why would you want to expose that story? Like, hi, my name is such and such and I have AIDS, you know? So it's easier for them to have their own chat, their own website where they can meet other people that are also affected with the same thing. So the conversation won't be as hard to have.
Yeah, those online dating apps, yeah, I agree with you. But them other shits like that Tinder and them Bumbles and shit.
Oh my God! What happened
to you?
I'm about to get on Bumble just to see what the hell Merv talking about.
I know. I need to hear it. What happened to you, Merv? What happened to you on Bumble? Because that's all you've been talking about.
Yeah. You know what, Mia? Let's get down to the bare bones. Yes, Merv, that's a really good fucking question. What the fuck did happen to you on these fucking sites? Who hurt you, nigga? Who hurt you, nigga?
I don't have horror stories, but I got friends that have horror stories that went.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
And look nothing like, and completely opposite. At least when Cedar General met the midget, the face looked the same. He was just shorter than a motherfucker.
Merv speaking in third person.
Hey, yo, he pulling a Derek Jackson.
He's pulling a Derek Jackson.
Wow.
Oh my
God. See, Sean? Okay, Sean. That's why I keep my foot on your fucking neck on the show every fucking time you're on here.
I think online dating is just it's probably like an icebreaker. It's an easier way to converse because it's actually nerve-wracking. Remember back in the day, blind dates? Your friend would set you up with somebody and y'all would meet, and it's like you're nervous now. You be sitting in the car like, are you here yet? Are you here yet? You lying about what car you in because you want to see what the person look like when they walk in.
Right. I did that before.
Yo, Tina B,
I've never
you gotta
been
watch out for that. Merv, Tina B, you gotta watch out for that. Because you know, Merv, and I know you back in the day, long time ago. You got wingman. Y'all the classic wingman, like you with this chick.
Man,
you from.
You talking
Mark, you kind of feel me. Go ahead. No, Mark, I'm allowed to go speak.
Hey man, you talking about that take one for the team shit. You know what I'm saying? You tell you, man.
You been there before? Safe space. You been there before?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's horrible. I'm like, yo, I would never do y'all like that. Every time, you know what I mean? Every time I put the homies on, man, I put them on with something nice all the time. Ask anybody. I'm like, man, I'm like, yo, you do me like this? I'm like, yo, the last 3 Jones I got you, they was all bad. I'm like, this how you do me? Oh man, Mark, just stay for like 30 minutes, man. That's all I need is 30 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all really ain't shit, man. Seriously.
Hey, it pleading with you like a motherfucker too. Like, hey, dog. All I need
real quick,
is for you to just sit and talk to her for like 20 minutes. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up, real quick. There's a point that I forgot that somebody that I had I've had women told me why they use online dating. So let me get your thoughts on this. One of the kind of a valid point was they're so fucking busy. Like some women got kids, or some women got like a lot, like work is demanding and a lot of extracurricular activities for like dealing with kids or like work events, that they don't really have the time to go out and socialize, to meet people. And that's why they use the dating app. Anybody experience that? Is that true with any of y'all?
No.
It is convenient.
And for me, it was boredom. I mean, when I first started, it was like, it was boredom for me. I was just at home, you know, like you said, swipe left, swipe right. It was just out of boredom. I wasn't expecting anything out of it, to be honest.
No, just slide in the DM and see what happens. That's me.
Here you go with that damn DM.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it works though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Well, my page is private, so guess what? You know what happens when your page is private? Facebook and Instagram got those filter folders. So those messages, if you're not friends with the person, it goes into those filter folders that people really don't pay attention to.
No, you need to be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Why?
You know because I need my message to get read. Fuck that. Shit, that's what
nigga, you a ho-ho. We already established that tonight.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
You a ho, you a work husband, you throw him back to the streets.
Here you go with this bullshit.
You buy a drink for one and pass him. Oh, you don't want me next. Okay, you gotta expose yourself. Oh.
Hey, I'm having fun. What they say, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But but seriously though, I'm gonna say like this. I know a chick who, you know, her work life is real demanding or whatever, right? So she would be like, yo, if somebody, you know, wanted to talk to her, approach her, or whatever, right? Yo, she would just be like, look, this is what I'm doing today. You know what I mean? For it, like, catch me while I'm out. That's how she would do, right? You know what I'm saying? And some guys, you know, would just be like, all right, cool. You gonna be here? Yo, can you catch me with for a quick drink right over here? You know what I'm saying? Get a moment of her time, but she on the go. But that's how you would have to catch her. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that.
Right. You could find people just like that's as busy as you. It actually works. Where y'all probably only see each other maybe twice out of the week because y'all both working a lot. And it actually helps with not being under each other all the time. So y'all actually do get y'all space away from each other. Some people like it, some people don't.
Well, I work with doctors, and most of the doctors that I work with met their spouses online. And I mean, I always hear them talk about it. They're bragging about it. They're giving recommendations for different sites and everything. And they always say, don't pay for anything. Like, we haven't paid for anything to meet their husbands. And they've been married, have kids. So, I mean, you know, to each his own.
Do you think we, as a community of Black people, we're picky, like too picky?
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think you kind of gotta be these days, though, man, because you got some real weirdos and some crazies out there. So I would not fault any of you single folks at all if you're out there being picky, because I mean it's online, and like I think Merv said earlier, you can be whoever the fuck it is you want to be online, you know, and a lot of times you get to send the representative of your representative online, you know, and that's just how it is.
But even meeting somebody in person, they always give you their representative. It takes a while to get to know somebody. So
that's why I got like a 2-year rule. You got to deal with me for 2 years.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Oh my God!
I would say like this: you got to go with your gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Your gut feeling.
Damn right, Mark.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, something off about Bull. You know what I mean? Out. You know, something off about her. I ain't calling her no more. You know what I'm saying? She might blow up your phone after that, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, just something off. I ain't feeling it. You know.
Bet. What's Sean at? Let's get Sean back up in
Hey,
this.
I will.
So we can damn.
Though Stacks.
Yo, what up?
I wish I probably like found the love of my life earlier on because it's hard to date now. I will.
It's the worst.
Say that. Yeah.
We're not picky enough. Oh, sometimes. Okay. I'm about to say, goddamn, Chauncey. We're not picky enough. Shit.
Chauncey and her whole husband was in.
Yeah, Chauncey been married for like 10 years, so she can't.
Yeah, what the fuck she talking about?
Exactly.
We can't even participate in this goddamn discussion. Shit. We should have let Stacks in this motherfucker either. Neither Sean.
Well, I'm a mediator. I mean, I don't kill the messenger, nigga. I'm a mediator around this. I mean, it's a safe space, right? Especially
yeah. You and Sean met y'all wives on Black Planet 20 years ago. That's the only difference.
That's a fucking lie.
I was in high school in Black Planet.
Yeah, I was too.
So, I'm gonna go around.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, honey. To answer your question about being picky, I don't think that we're. This is a generalization. I don't think that we're picky enough. Like you see it every year. I forget what time of year it is when they start talking about the homosexuals. Ladies, watch out for the homosexuals. Ladies, watch out for the income tax bandits and all that. You know what I mean? So like, you basically tell, it's basically saying, yo, dudes without a home is getting in relationships.
Wait a minute, somebody just said it's hard to pick up
girls. That's
not
picky at all.
Somebody said it's hard to pick up girls in real life and online. No, it's not.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I don't know
it's not that hard.
Sounds like you got issues.
I don't think it's a real person.
It depends on your combo. That's what that's based off of. Depends on your combo. But also, we have to be picky too, because if we have children, we got to consider all those aspects.
Absolutely.
You can't, bring any. You got to screen them very well before you bring anybody into your household. So
you're right, Nia. You're right.
You absolutely
didn't even bring up the kids. Kids are a big part in dating now. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go around. I don't know where Sean is, but look, Sean. You could go last.
It's about fucking time, motherfucker.
But anyway,
I'm facilitating. Y'all good.
How you facilitating out here, motherfucker?
Damn, Merv, shut the hell up.
I'm sorry, Tina B. I'm sorry, my bad.
So I'm
motherfucker
Sean,
apologize.
you can go last.
From the heart.
Because you ain't been here. So, Nick, we're going to go with you first. What's your closing out? What's your advice or something that you want to give out to the audience?
Old fashioned. I like old fashioned better. You catch a vibe, a better vibe to me. I think I'm retracting what I said earlier. I like old school. You walking down the street, and then like a guy say something real. You know what I mean? Like you get them compliments, and they real because he see you. You know what I'm saying? He see that for me, I'm a big girl, so he see that I'm a big girl. He like it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's no fronting. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, 5411 size 7 and girl.
No fronting. That's what Nikki said is true. Like, let somebody
BBW
cut. Then they can make their decision from the door. Like, I don't have time.
For now, Merv, I'm on Weight Watchers.
Go ahead, Mark. What you got?
And I'm gonna say like this for the fellas. Not be afraid of rejection. Like y'all really trip me out when people really be scared like that. Like, yo, it's just a chick, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she gonna say no, or she gonna say yes. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be scared, like you, like I say, when I say you couldn't have hung out with my people, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was put on the spot. Like, yo, if you don't talk to her, we leaving you right here in a whole nother state. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so, I mean, I had to have the confidence whether I wanted to have it or not. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is in real life, though, I'm just like, listen, you know what? I'm just like, yo, don't be afraid of rejection. Just say your piece, right? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't a whole dickhead, you know what I mean? And you can actually speak with some sense, you know what I'm saying? She's going to respond to you, right? It doesn't mean you're going to get exactly what you want, you know what I'm saying, the minute you say it. But at least you're going to respect you for it, you know what I mean? And then you move on. So when them dudes be getting cussed out and all that because they said some ignorant dickhead shit, that's why they get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? Reason why I don't get cussed out because I don't say ignorant dickhead shit to somebody I'm trying to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's for one night, you know what I mean, or whether it's for I'm trying to get to know her. Whatever my mission is, I ain't getting cussed out. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Mia, what you got?
You know what?
Hold on,
I'm
what's your
sorry.
preference, Mark? What's your
Go ahead.
preference?
Go ahead, Nick. What you saying?
I gave an opinion. I did not give advice. This is some
go
good
ahead.
weed. I am piggybacking off of what Mark said. Like, I agree, and I agree for like the women. Like, go for yours. If you see somebody that you like, like, say something. Listen, I don't mean no harm if you got a woman, but you look really good. I would like to get to know you. Like, you don't like, like being afraid of rejection is kind of whack, especially for me. I'm 42.
What are you, 13?
Like,
you know what I'm saying? When I'm 13, I was afraid. I was afraid at 13, okay? You know what I'm saying? Damn.
All a person can say is no.
All right.
It ain't gonna kill you.
Mia, what you got?
No.
I think that, in this day and age, it's nothing wrong with being open. I have no issues with online dating. I do miss old-fashioned way, but no longer in the old-fashioned era. So I just think you should be open-minded because you never know until you know. You might pass with somebody and get the judgment because it was online or because they approached you, not exactly the traditional way. So I just think these days you should just still be open.
Right. If you know, you know.
Chauncey's stupid. Stacks is over there blowing on the low. I heard you, Stacks. I heard you. Go ahead, Merv. What you got? Merv, now it's time for you to talk and you quiet.
Yeah, right.
For the first time all night.
Wait. Tina, don't start acting brand new. What the fuck is all that? I don't know what the fuck you doing all that.
Oh, I'm stretching because my body hurt.
Your body hurt? Oh, that's not the topic tonight. Listen.
This is a family show, man.
It really isn't.
We could do massages and happy endings another time.
Whoa.
Damn it. This is not after dark yet, man. Relax.
Oh, the Washington.
Mervin Mark after dark.
Mervin Mark after dark.
Mervin Mark after dark. Hide the kids and shit too.
Hide your kids.
Watch, you get what you want.
Yo, hide your kids and snacks.
He asked Deshaun Watson. You get that.
Sean, Eminem, Mervin Mark after dark. Hide the kids. That's a new show.
Yo, hide your kids and your snacks.
Go ahead, Merv. What you got?
Let's see. Do I have?
No, we'll take song.
I feel like they cover everything. Well, let's see. All right, so whatever floats your fucking boat. I'll say that. Whatever floats your fucking boat. You know what I'm saying? Have you want to look for love? Some people looking for love in the wrong places. Some people, whatever floats your boat. You want to do online? Do online. You want to do traditional? Do traditional. Just be fucking careful and make sure you look past the representative. All right, you gotta get past the honeymoon stage because the first 3 months, whether me and motherfucker online or whether me and motherfucker in person, the first 3 months they're gonna do everything to try and impress you, and they're gonna say the most you hear yes is the first 3 months. After about 3 or 4 months, you're gonna start getting them no's. They still may be in representative mode, so just be fucking careful. Get to the core. You ain't gonna know who the fuck you're dealing with until y'all have that first argument or that bad moment. And that's when you see a true motherfucker, after y'all have that bad moment. Because that's when the motherfucker comes out. So just be careful, whether you Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Match.com, what is it, Christians United? They've got a Bible one. They've got a fucking Bible one where you can meet other Christians or religious people.
Mingle.
Yeah, Christian Mingle. Shit, that's it. Whatever you're using, just be careful. Or if you're doing traditional, you're going to a bar, you're going to a library. A lot of people can still go to church to meet people. Or if you're going to different shit, you just gotta be careful what the fuck you're dealing with. Get past the goddamn representative. You see what the fuck they are at the core, and don't ignore the fucking signs. Everybody show their signs. So when you see the signs, ask yourself, can you deal with this motherfucking shit 5 years from now? And you can't, get out.
You right, Merv. What you got, Stacks?
Really good perspective from you single folks. I mean, it solidifies the fact that I'm glad I'm not out there. It's a fucking jungle. It's a jungle out that motherfucker, man. There's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. And I really enjoyed you guys' perspective tonight. And I wish you all good luck and happiness, in the future. I mean, Mark, maybe you'll find that wife, maybe 5, 6, 7 decades from now, man. I mean, you never know. And Merv, I mean, everybody
just like him.
Yeah. Everybody, pray for Merv. I mean, it's nothing wrong. I mean, you've been on the call tonight. Pray for the brother. But I want to shout out you ladies that came on here tonight. Mia, Cole. We got matter of fact, let me bring there we go.
Hey, great.
PDJ.
Hey, do y'all ladies cook?
I wasn't done yet. I wasn't done yet, but go ahead, Merv.
Let me answer that real quick. Yes, they do, because a bitch be over there eating their food. Yes, they do, and it tastes good. Okay, next. Go ahead, Stacks.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
I'm done. I'm gonna yield my time to the ignorant motherfucker with the Atlanta hat on. So
no, he can't have that. Go ahead, Stacks.
No, I'm good. I'm done, man. Love, peace, and hair grease. Love you all for coming on.
He just want to be where you are.
Man, I mean,
you are the standard, Stacks.
Well, thank you, Stack. I appreciate the shout out. That was great. I enjoyed coming on.
No doubt. And I hope you ladies find everything that you're looking for, because black love is a beautiful thing, ain't it, Sean? Ain't this a beautiful thing, Sean?
Hey, yo, Stacks, you the standard, and I think Merv sees that.
Black Planet.
Merv sees that, and he envies that, and we're here for it. We're here to help him out.
Must be nice.
Merv, why would you wait till the end for some therapy shit? It's too late for us to give you therapy tonight.
We got you.
Fee, what's up? What you got?
It's a safe space.
Safe space.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, Fee, what you got? You midget lover remarks?
What's your advice?
I don't know.
Hey, but I'm good, man. This was hell of a show, man. I'm cracking up the whole fucking time.
My profile if you don't meet their preferences, or you know what I'm saying, they don't meet yours. Just keep it moving,
right?
Because people be going and connecting with people they know that they don't even match with in the beginning. Like,
indeed,
stay in your league, even if it's online.
Yeah,
that's
the real with
right. Right. If you G League, don't try to step up to the NBA. Don't do that.
Right. And if you're not even up to par, and if you ain't got your shit together, you can't expect to get somebody that's already up there. Cause
right.
You were listening to the pod last week when I said that. Okay. Right. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Shit.
I've been listening, y'all.
So to the master,
doing a good job.
To the master of ceremony, who ain't really been here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
No, don't give that motherfucker no master of ceremony.
So Stacks, can you give me a solo shot, please?
No,
I will do that, brother.
Thank you, bro.
I will. Let me go ahead and hook you up. I like how you put the hoodie up. I like it.
Thank you, bro.
Get jazzy for us.
Bro. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to YouTube, Facebook Live, Blackjack TV channel 199 Zingo TV, and to everyone who was watching tonight and listening tonight. Mile High Radio. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the support. Thank you so much for the support tonight. I want to give a shout out to the ladies who hopped on tonight and with the courage and shared their story. Nick J, thank you for hopping on tonight and telling us your story about what was important to you from a generational side of dating versus, your side of dating when it came down to just getting on the online dating side. So thank you for that. Thank you for the vulnerability. Thank you, Mia, for sharing your story as well. I think your story was very lovely. You and your boyfriend right now. Hopefully, you guys can continue to find love within each other. So, thank you for sharing that story. Fee, thank you for bringing the laughter to us. You may get sued real soon because of the comments you made about small people, but that
absolutely
everything that you said tonight represent the Guys Podcast. She operated independently, so if you want to sue Fee,
right?
Please sue her directly. Right. Not sue any of us on the Guys Network.
Don't be trying to separate me now.
Fee, it's all on you. Fee, you were the one who made those comments. You have to live by those comments. So if anyone out there from the Little People organization, want to sue Fee, She go by Feeder General. I will send you her information if you need it. So please make sure you sue her directly. Do not mess with the guy's podcast. Shout out to Tina for stealing the part that I normally do. I go around the horn. She actually took this by the bullhorn without even saying, "Hey, Sean, you want to do it?" She just took it upon herself to do it. So shout out to Tina for doing that. Tina was trying to take my spotlight for the past 3 weeks now. She finally had a chance to do it when I was in the back navigating everything. So shout out to Tina for that courage. I do want to say, I want to get serious now because I think it's time to get serious.
Well, here comes the bullshit.
Tonight was very revealing for me. I come from the old school. Stacks and I, we are men of principle. We are men who really, Stacks and I have conversations every day about life and about Black love and about relationships and things of that nature, and being successful. And one of the things that we talked about earlier today was how do we insert ourselves in a conversation amongst a bunch of losers like Mark and Merv. And one of the things that I realized that really hit me hard today is that you can't judge a book by its cover. I realized that Merv had the reason to do what he did. He had to go on Tinder and Bumble for a reason. And now we know what that reason is. Let's continue to lift Merv in our prayers. I don't think there's much more we can do for Mark. Mark is a lost cause. We know it. He knows it. I think Mark's family, I think his family knows it. I think his family knows that he's a loser. They're like, yo. So I think they gave up on Mark. Mark, I'm not going to give up on you. So that's my commitment to you. I'm not going to leave you in the court like everyone else did.
Oh, like Tina did tonight? Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Why you gotta put me in it? You like an hour away.
I think the biggest takeaway from the night is Nick got high probably around the 45-minute mark. So she probably don't remember any of this. So Stacks, if you don't mind, can you send Nick the link so she can watch this tomorrow? So she can see that she was participating on a podcast, because I don't think she even knows she's on a podcast right now. Nick might be thinking that she's at Applebee's on Friday night drinking margaritas. She doesn't know that she's on live right now, but it's okay. Yeah. Nick, we appreciate you still.
And I got you. You're my homegirl. I got you.
That's got you. Merv, we would definitely continue to work with you. That guy you met on Bumble, that's in the past now. That's in the past. It was a mistake. You fell for the banana in the tailpipe, pause, and now we have to go from that. And we'll go from that together. So with that said, thank you all for hopping on tonight. Thank you all for the love and the support. Tina, don't ever do that again. Don't ever try to take my spot again.
You wearing my colors, so I took your spot.
Stacks will send you the paperwork tonight. You will be fined for what you did tonight. Stacks will send the paperwork over. Stacks, continue to show Black love. Continue to represent the right way. Merv, stop hating on Stacks. And start admiring Stacks and give him his flowers early. Thank you all for showing up tonight. Thank you, Tayson. Thank you, Chauncey, for comments. Chauncey was giving advice. Don't take advice from Chauncey at all, but she was giving advice. So thank you, Chauncey, for dropping in some jewels that we would not use. And thank you, everybody else, for watching that as well. I say that to say all of this. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you again. And peace out. We'll do this again next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We love you, Merv.